Welcome to LoganRobo's channel, broadcasting live on twitch.tv/LoganRobo and on youtube.com/LoganRobo. Tonight's game is Ace Attorney Investigations 2, Prosecutor's Gambit. Tonight is also Oscar night, but why watch the celebration of movies when you can watch a bunch of gay lawyers interrogate some animals? Now that's absolute cinema. Thank you for tuning in to twitch.tv/LoganRobo and youtube.com/LoganRobo. Please enjoy the stream. And we are live! How is everybody doing? I see that Extemporaneous was once again here bright and early with a lurk and a random Transformers check. Gears says, this does give me an interesting question. Are all Transformers mechanical, aka using gears? Or are there other types, biological, etc.? Okay, look, Extemporaneous, if you can see this from the VOD or if you're lurking, I usually try to avoid scenes, but I did glance over and I saw Gears in all caps. I want to grab Gears. He's right here. So I do have Gears. He was the one that I transformed during the Class of 09 stream when things got a bit uncomfy. But yeah, in fact, in the old Marvel comics, I think the way they describe Transformers is as evolving naturally, except instead of through cells, it's like naturally occurring gears and pulleys. So it makes no sense. You just got to accept it. But yeah, there are some, like, I feel like toward the end of Beast Wars and into Beast Machines, you start to get like techno-organic stuff, and you have some Transformers that can disguise themselves to look organic. Those are called pretenders. But yeah, and Extemporaneous also has a would you rather? Would you rather have a lot of knowledge or be good at explaining things but not both? I think a lot of knowledge. Because like if you are good at explaining stuff but you don't know stuff to explain it, I feel like that ability would kind of go to waste. And besides, like, knowledge is useful, even if you can't explain it to other people. Hidden Hand said this message was sent 15 minutes before this stream. Welcome, Hidden Hand. Yes, and so you were second today. Rast says, hello, hey, Rast. Magpie says, caw. Good evening, Logan. I'm feeling a bit better. Still not 100%, but a lot better than last time I was in chat. How are you? I'm doing all right. I burned my tongue on my dinner. So you guys ever have that where there's like a dead spot in your tongue and your taste buds? Queen Katie, rated with a party of 3. Do we have, so I haven't checked see if Twitch Guru is still dead, so I don't think any clip will show up, but let's do a shout out. How was the rest of Reverse 1999? As you saw, I popped in your stream, I popped in Nora's stream, I said hi for a little bit. How you doing, Queen Katie? Thank you for the raid. I hope the rest of the stream went well. I don't think I really realized till watching that, just how, shall we say, eclectic the characters in Reverse 1999 are, but it looked fun. Let me read a couple more comments here. Atlantic says, hey, Atlantic, how you doing? Mafiosa says, Hidden Hand says, yo, I see you're still new enough that my brain doesn't have that automatic replacement with how your name appears. Rast says, hey, yeah, how y'all doing? Hidden Hand says, hey, looking for no reason, I'm gonna duel you again. Time travel, so you know what to do. Okay, so I gotta type accept. There we go, I typed it. So I guess that means that we're dueling now. I don't know who's winning or not. Let's see. Beowulf says, hello, lovely man. Hey, Beowulf, how you doing? Good to see you. And Rast says, you mean puppy kicker? And there is the Queen Katie Raid and Vera did the shout out. Thank you. So everybody here so far, Extemporaneous, Hidden Hand, Rast, Magpie, Atlantic, Beowulf, Queen Katie, Vero. How y'all doing? So good to see you. I actually had a weird dream last night. By the way, also hi to anyone who's lurking over on YouTube. I'm reading most of the chat here on Twitch, but if you type stuff there, I will read it eventually. I had a weird dream last night. I dreamt that the YouTube chat actually took over and started posting tons and tons. And I was doing a stream and I spent most of the time talking there. And they didn't want to see the video game. They insisted that I spend the stream instead doing unboxing of a giant Lunchable, which I guess maybe that's the content that YouTube really, truly wants to see. Hey!
Tuss. Logan will finish this case one day as well as fix up Twitch Guru. Nothing more? And shout out to Ultra Splash and Sadness. A genius man came up with him, won't say who though tongue.
Well, thank you, Vero. I was actually more proud with Troutobots that we were, it's in the Transformers channel. We're talking about fish-themed Transformers. But thank you so much for re-upping your sub. And again, tier 3, thank you so much. I feel like you had just barely re-upped it. Maybe that was that a month ago? But yeah, so you can use the Optimus Prime emote. So thank you so much, Vero, for re-upping the sub. I really, really, really appreciate that. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you. I feel like I don't have enough words to say thanks for that, but I really, really appreciate it. Thank you so much, Vero. You're awesome, and I really, really, really appreciate it. As for finishing eventually, I hope so. And yes, I need to do Twitch Guru. Queen Katie even posted a very useful link on the Discord. I just need to test out some more. It's been busy. I'm also still very sad that my TikTok is still hacked. I assume maybe their customer support is closed for the weekend. I hope I'll get a response. If I don't get a response back tomorrow, I'll start like sending more messages like, hey, get back to me, please. I'm still hacked out of my account. But let's go ahead and load up the game so we can give any lurkers out there some semblance of us actually playing this game. Oh, and we actually do have, oh, hang on, where are we? Where are we here? There we go, we actually do have a comment over on YouTube from Next Level Churro saying, hey there, I just recently found your gameplay of Your Turn to Die. I absolutely love that you put your everything into these gameplays, voice the characters so well. You're a light in very dark times, so hard. Thank you so much, Next Level Churros. Churros, why do you say churros? Churros. I like a good churro, and you seem like a good churro. Thank you. I'm actually very excited. I saw that there was like an update that supposedly the creator's putting like the finishing touches on the final part of Your Turn to Die. Because like every month on Discord, I'm like, I want them to finish Your Turn to Die. So if you're here, may I call you Churros for short? And thank you so much for your kind words. Let me post over our link tree for you there. If you're still here, I hope you're still here. This is a link tree that includes all my social medias, Discord invite link, no pressure if you don't want to join Discord, it's not for everybody. Has my TikTok, but as I mentioned a moment ago, my TikTok got hacked, so it doesn't lead to anything right now. I hope to get control of it back, and just all this stuff. But thank you so much, that was so kind of you. I need to make a compilation video. I need to make a lot of compilation videos, including Your Turn to Die. All right, so let me have a sip of water, and then we're gonna deal with this dude here, hang on. Wait, hang on, didn't we already present this evidence to him? Was I supposed to load up our autosave? Did I forget to save last time at the end of the stream? Oh no, now I remember what it was. I did not save because I lost hit points and I'm a save scummer. That's what it was. So we're supposed to present some evidence. So we're gonna skip through some really quick dialogue that we've already seen before. So this is where he's like, hey, once I was out of that tunnel and all dressed up, opening the cell door, should have been a piece of cake. And that was where we presented the keys. And how they were stolen. There we go. Oh, You claim that leaving the holding cell would have been a piece of cake, as you put it? Yeah, you got a problem with that? You one of those guys who likes pie instead of cake? Oh, I can't either buy that, because we can make it a problem if you catch my drift. Even once you had reached night cell, you still had another door to contend with. How exactly did you plan on opening it? Oh, Mr. Coserato, I posit that leaving the cell would have been a piece of cake only because you had the key. I don't got no stinking key. I didn't need one. It was a piece of cake because the door was open. I walked right out. Oh, there's a pinned message. This is written by Queen Katie, pinned by Vera, said, please pin, reminder, this is the last testimony on the page I'm currently on before we get to the final page for case 2. So we still got a whole other page of this. This is, and didn't one of you guys say that this isn't even the longest case in this game? So long. Let me read a couple more comments in the chat. Quick Gator says, howdy, I had a great time, finished chapter 5 and its interlude chapter. There was the duel with Hidden Hand. Quick Gator said, I think I've gotten Vero interested. And looks like, Hidden Hand won the duel, good game. Hidden Hand said, it won, good game. I thought you had plot armor. Apparently not. My armor's been broke, it's been ruptured, it's been breached. Vera said, sound like something we would do. Magpie said, honestly, unboxing a giant Lunchable would be interesting, yeah. Well, it was just me like, but it wasn't good food. Like, it was a banana in it, and it wasn't right. And there was Pringles, but they were tiny, and it wasn't good, but YouTube wanted it. Speaking of YouTube, Churro says, absolutely, and thank you. I will check them out for sure. Thank you so much, Churros. I do have, like, a playlist, by the way, of the full Your Turn to Die VODs. As you'll see from watching this, I tend to get very easily distracted and yap with chat a lot, so I don't know if you want to watch those VODs, because there's going to be a lot of just me talking. with chat. And you also might not like that I still suspect that Geen is the traitor. I know that y'all are saying that the adorable little kid cannot be the traitor, but I think he's the traitor. I suspect him. I'm sorry. Anyway, let's see. Rast says, now, which kind of Lunchable? It wasn't even like a real lunch, because Lunchables are usually like crackers and little meat and cheese. This was just like food in a Lunchable box. But that's what my subconscious thinks, I think. I think it was because that, like, yesterday I heard someone talking about, I remember how, was it Mr. Beast and one of the Paul brothers had the, they're what's called Lunchables? That's like a competitor for Lunchable, but they were all like moldy and disgusting or something like that. So I think in my brain I was thinking like, you know, YouTubing and Lunchables. Hidden Hand says 31 months. How much years is that? That is, I mean, that would be like, it would be 2.5, right? Because 3 would be 36 months, yeah? But we like to count in subscription babies. That's the number of 9-month increments. Yeah, and that's a little over, yeah, it's a little over 3 subscription babies, working on a 4th. Vera says 2, I think. Hidden Hand says lol. Mafio says Discord is epic. Rat says I maxed out all my confidants in my new Game Plus run for Persona 5. Nice! Awesome! Congratulations. All right, I should get back to the game, especially if I want to continue to impress our new friend Churros over on YouTube, who may, I don't know if Churros is still here. I don't blame people if they pop in and like, this guy just talks too much and they leave. But if you are, I should play some actual game then. Objection! Yes, I suppose Night Cell was vacant by that point. There would have been no reason to lock it, and it was indeed unlocked when I went to examine it for myself. So, perhaps when you finally succeeded today, it truly was unlocked because it was after the murder. But you had attempted to escape previously! Yeah, the security footage shows when you tried and failed, because Teddy caught you. Which was during the circus performance, before the body was discovered. The question is, so it sounds like Knight wasn't dead yet, so that gives us like a time frame that narrows down the window when Knight died. So the timestamp on the video had said like 6:42 or something like that, but we're realizing that was about 3 or so hours off, so sometime in the 9 o'clock hour. So we're narrowing it down here. The holding cell was still locked at that time because no one knew that Knight had been killed yet. Therefore, you must have had the key to his cell on you. Without it, your escape would not have been possible. I mean, picking locks exists. Oh yeah, we did see this. We're still not caught up because doesn't he like eventually fall down? Are you saying, could he really have? I believe he could, yes. The theft of the keys was in fact perpetrated by none other than Mr. Coserato. He is the one who attacked the guard. But not just the guard. Knight, too, all to gain possession of the guard's keys. It wasn't me, a lousy bum. I didn't even know this Knight guy. You don't need to know somebody to punch somebody. I mean, you can punch people, not like legally, but nothing's stopping you. Off to you. I mean, and plus, if he's a prisoner, I'm willing to bet he's willing to do stuff that isn't legal. I feel like that's kind of just, there's a hint. There's a context clue there. After you stole the keys, you went back to your cell to avoid suspicion. And then you waited for the perfect moment to escape. A moment when the prison would be almost deserted. That's right, the moment of the show! Just before the discovery of the body. Unluckily for you, that particular attempt was thwarted by your furry friend. Says, you got proof, genius, this ain't your win yet. Nuh-uh! Knight knocked the guy out for the count and everybody knows it. This is where we got to. That's right, because I presented something here and I lost hit points. Let me read a couple more comments in the chat, though. Quick idiot, that was pinned earlier. Rast says, it took so long. Hidden Hand says, this is the last one. Kim says, greeting Mr. Strimmer in chat. Hope everything's going well, that everyone's doing ill today. Now off to bed I go. I need to catch one of Kim's streams because she keeps popping in to say hi, and it's so nice. But I think I checked her profile, and whenever she's online, it's usually like in the morning or while I'm at work or something like that. I need to figure out how to get in there and say hi. Maybe I should just like send a DM saying thanks because I don't know if she's here long enough to hear me say thank you. Quick said for my current guide page. Hidden Hand says, oh, okay. Quick said it's labeled on my guide as end part 1. Oh, so we're close. Oh, first time chatter. Oh, that's a little face. Nari. Do you want me to call you Onari? I guess it's like the eyeballs. Like, may I call you Nari for short, or do you prefer Churros? Hi. Oh, so you're over here on Twitch now. Are you still here on Twitch? Oh, an Opinion is over on YouTube now saying, I'm here, hi! How you doing, Opinion? So good to see. I'm happy that people are here and that my weird dream last night did not come true and that you're not all trying to bully me into unboxing Lunchables on streams, because I don't want to become like that Nick, what's his name? Nikocado Avocado guy? Nora, thank you for the raid! With 5 viewers, check you out. How was the rest of Persona 4? I had to step out for a little bit to get ready after I saw Nora dying to that giant robot who, I mean, gonna be honest, kind of rooting for the robot. But how you doing, Nora? How was the rest of your stream? Welcome. I'm assuming that Oak is here with you. Let me have a sip of water. We'll read some more. We'll play some more. We'll have some fun. Not while I'm drinking, please.
Unbox the Lunchables.
Jorge! So good to see you. Thank you so much for the 10 bits. Luckily, I don't have any Lunchables with me right now. I would have to like leave stream, go buy one, and come back. And I don't think a half hour, or probably more like 20 minutes, of just me gone would be good content. But Jorge, how you doing? Thank you for the 10 bits. Nari, thank you for the follow. I hope that means you haven't regretted hanging out here, even though, as you can see, I clearly get distracted from the games. But thank you again, since you're, oh, and also, I'm looking at my overlay at the bottom of the chat. We have a new person, Road Raisin, huh?
We can wait, smile.
No, but I want to hang out with you as much as possible. I miss you, Jorge. We don't get to hang out as much here. But thank you for the 10 bits. I do appreciate it. Maybe one day I shall unbox a Lunchable. But yeah, I try to keep an eye out for first-time chatters. Let me scroll down to the bottom where we have Road Raisin saying, what if you had to defend Akechi in this game? I mean, I would prefer Akechi not go to, well, except for then would that mean that Joker has to, Would we be in another Matt on guard situation? But welcome, Road Raisin. So Road Raisin, Nari, since both of you are new here, let me give you the rundown on everything. I try to give every new person this. First of all, our schedule. We stream Tuesdays, Thursdays, Fridays, and Sundays. Currently alternating between this game, Ace Attorney Investigations 2, Prosecutor's Gambit, and Metaphor Refantasio, which is, if you haven't played it, it's like Persona, if Persona was in like a fantasy setting. And so it's a lot of fun. Also, the next few weeks, we may be adding some Saturday bonus streams. I texted our good buddy Chief Asian to verify, but he hasn't texted me back. It'd be co-streams with Chief Asian to play the new game Split Fiction, because we played both A Way Out and It Takes Two together. The downside is when we do co-streams, I won't be able to read the chat as much, because that's the other thing to let you guys both know. Nari, Road Raisin, I do read every comment in chat. As you can tell, I just sometimes get very, very far behind, because we're already like 20 minutes into stream, and I'm probably already like 10 minutes behind in the chat. But welcome. I hope you enjoy your time here, and that you don't regret hanging out with us, because I always enjoy making new friends. Okay. Let's play a little bit more, and then I'll be back in the chat to read some more soon. And again, thank you for those 2 sets of 10 bits, Jorge. What is Crystal saying? Streamlabs down? Is it? Hang on. Let me try typing in that link tree again and see if anything shows up. Wow, it was up a minute ago. Okay, Streamlabs went down. Let me fix this real quick. Our Streamlabs bot has died. This is usually a pretty easy fix, though. I just gotta like turn it off and back on. So give me just a second. Oh, yep, I see it's off right now for some reason. So let me click this. And there, now let me try that again. Now let me try socials and see if hey, it's working again. So there we go. Thank you so much, Crystal, for the heads up on that. So all those commands and automatic posts should be working again. Don't play victim with game. What? Look at the bottom, saw victims. I can't read. Take 2. Ha! Don't play games with me. Knight was as much a victim as the god in this case. As a matter of fact, I have proof that Knight had been attacked in his cell. And this is where we left off last time with presenting the floor stuff. Yeah! Present! Ooh. We found traces of Knight's blood on the cleanly wiped floor of his cell. What could possibly explain such a thing other than him having been attacked? And it was you who attacked him! You ambushed the both of them and stole the keys! I always love it in anime when somebody gets punched in the like stomach so hard that you see like lines shooting out of the person's back like some kind of shockwave. Makes it look really painful. What's with you, huh? The newspaper wiped that blood up good. Ain't no way you should have found it. And he just kind of admitted that you wiped it up with newspaper. So now we're into new stuff, finally. Okay, but why did you think you had to wipe it up anyway? If they checked Knight in the guard's hands, they would have seen those two never came to blows. But that blood would give up the whole game. What the pa-pa-pa?
Did you just say Shockwave?
I did. I did say Shockwave. I do have a Shockwave toy within, close by to show you, but he's a little tiny guy, and he's currently perched on Devastator's shoulder, and it's hard to get him up there, so I don't want to knock him down, so I won't grab a Shockwave to show you, but thank you, Vero, for always bringing it back around to Transformers. To our new friends, Nari. Nari, would you prefer Nari or Churros? Whatever I know you as when I first meet you, I will know you as forever. Names imprint on me like baby birds. So Nari / Churros and Road Raisin. I'm a Transformers nerd, so just warning, I may mention robots frequently, just so you know. That blood would give up the whole game. Ain't no way they don't figure there was a third man in the ring. Plus, once they started sniffing around the floor, they'd find the tunnel in a heartbeat. How did we not find the tunnel the first time we were in there? You'd look under the bed for something. So, you wiped up the blood to buy yourself a little more time, so you could wait for a better opportunity. Sadly, the opportunity you sought wasn't good enough to get you clear of the prison, it seems. Now hand over the keys! I'm fighting the ghost. Oh, it's a slow motion punch. Oh, he was saving himself so he wouldn't fall down too. Oh, and he's back. Still clinging to his it is called the clavicle, the collarbone things. Okay, old biased, lousy, stinking bum. I'm gonna be honest, it looked like he was boxing a ghost, which we have established. Actually, no, we've established that spirit channeling is real, but that when people die, they're like, not active ghosts. So, yeah, I guess, I don't know whether to believe in ghosts in this game or not. Fine, you want the keys? Here, I hope you choke on them. How did he know I was going to try to eat them? Mr. Knight's key data updated my organizer. A guard was attacked the day before the murder, and his keys were stolen. They were found in Carcerato's possession. I'll read some more in the chat as soon as we get some music again. Wait, what? Overruled. Wait a moment. If Mr. Carcerato here had the keys... Indeed, Your Honor. Your theory relies on Knight having used the keys he allegedly stole to escape his cell. That was the only way he would have been able to enter Mr. Saint's cage and be moved to the workshop. Unfortunately for you, we now know that theory cannot possibly be true. I've mentioned this before. I love when Edgeworth gets smug so much more than when Phoenix Wright gets smug. Because Edgeworth, he feels like he's earned it. Let me read some more in the chat now. Hidden Hand says, does anyone want a duel? I know that if Wendy's here, she'd want a duel, but she'd want a duel in Yu-Gi-Oh! Veer says, welcome in. There's a schedule. Hidden Hand says, you called me a mafiosa. I don't know. I heard mafiosa name. It's a slip of the tongue. Said, nah, we have proof. Wait, you lost hit points? Last time, but I save scummed back. So yeah, because I'm a shameless save scummer. Quick Eddie says, question for Logan. Once you get to the final checkpoint after the scene, would you like to know how many testimonies are left for case 2 or just be surprised? I'd say just be surprised for right now. If I get to the point where I'm desperate to know when is the end coming, I might ask for an update. But for right now, I want to know as little as possible still, because it sounds like there's quite a bit more. There's no Jorge saying, hey Logan, hey Jorge, how you doing? I hope your weekend is going well, man. And there is Oak saying, Nora Raid, we will stab you. And there's also Crystal and Vero. Quickita said, hey, Nora. And then Quickita says, welcome, Raiders. Vera said, double raid. And, okay, Nari says, Nari is fine. Okay, I think that'll be easy to remember. Nari. Beowulf says, open Lunchables on stream. Now, you guys won't like it. It won't be good. This would be me actually, Jorge might like it, because Jorge, wasn't it you who enjoys mukbang videos? Isn't that's a thing? That's the thing, right? Where people eat on camera. A pin message written by Oak, pinned by Vero says, Vero, please pin. I'm here to show more appreciation for Vero because they're literally the coolest person ever. Oh, I agree. Said, easily top 3 human beings of all time. We love you, Vero, and we thank you for always being such a wonderful mod and friend. You know what? Yeah, everybody just say thank you, Vero, or 3 cheers for Vero or something like that. Vero is, like you said, a phenomenal mod and a phenomenal friend. And I think we probably need to express our appreciation of Vero more frequently. And, oh, Tiff is here over on YouTube saying, hey, Logan, my Twitch isn't working for some reason, so I'm going to be over here for the night. Tiff, so good to see you. I was remembering, Tiff, when I was talking to Vera the other night, I can't remember if I told you this, because you finally have gotten into Transformers now, watching Transformers animated. There is a Transformer named Obsidian. And I was talking to Vera about it, but it might be spoilers for Beast Machine since you're not there yet. But how you doing, Tiff? I'm sorry your Twitch isn't working, but I'm glad that you're still able to communicate through YouTube. Oh, and another pinned message. Written by Vera, pinned by Vera, said I pinned that against my will. I know that you are a very humble person, Vero, and you would not have done that unless Oak either bribed you or threatened you. So, but I appreciate that. Oh, and Vero's over on YouTube saying, Tiff, I'm here to say hi. Tiff says, I'm a Transformer, yo! There we go. All right, let's play a little bit more, and then we'll be back into the chat in just a minute. Yes, Nari and Road Race, may I call you Raisin for short? As you can tell, it takes us a long time to play these games, but I just enjoy yapping. I get very distracted. Unfortunately for you, we now know that theory cannot possibly be true. No. I guess this changes things up a bit, yeah? Now the only person who could have moved Knight's body is the one person who knew about that tunnel. No, you gotta be freaking! That's actually the end of the sentence. I wasn't gonna say freaking kidding me. You just gotta be freaking. Oh, I can just tell. I can tell by the way you dress with that little frilly neck thing. You do be freaking. Hey, Mr. Casarato! Hey, Tiff, look, it's Gumshoe! You're under arrest, pal. Come quietly now, pal. Pal. And occasionally NTSC. Wait, you got the wrong guy. I didn't do nothing. All right, fine. I knocked those two chumps out and I stole the keys. But after that, I went right back to my cell and waited for my moment. Next time I went to Knight's cell, there was nobody around. And I mean, nobody. Plus, his body was found in the workshop. You think I just magicked my way in there or something? Okay, that's a good point. We'd have to find a way for him to get it back into there. I couldn't even have gotten out of my cell. Indeed, you only had the key to Knight's cell. You couldn't have left your own cell back in the prison. But Mr. Canis's dog could. Oh, that's right, we already established that the dog, dragged the body into solitary confinement and then at Canis's orders took him to the workshop, right? What? I still don't think I don't think he's the killer. I'm still banking on Lagarde being the killer. I hope it's not Sopweed again. Anyway, it was not you, but Helmut who moved the body from your cell to the workshop. I get it now. Oh, so Edgeworth's gonna say that he killed him and left him there or something? You're saying he wasn't the only con in this conspiracy? Yeah, is that good? Is that good? Does that make me part of the team? I know you Ace Attorney people like the puns. Indeed. One can easily imagine that Mr. Corsarato and Mr. Canis might have worked together. Mr. Corsarato could have killed Knight and dragged him back to his cell. And then Mr. Canis's dog took him from there to the workshop. See, I'm helping. I'm being helpful. Hey. There are no restrictions on the animals' movements within the prison. Movements between the detention center and the prison proper, however, is tightly controlled. There was only one possible route, and only you could have taken advantage of it, Mr. Corsarato. No, because, Lagarde is the warden. She could have, opened the doors and just gone straight through, or through her office, which we're still seeing, loops through the prison yard, which then can lead into the workshop. Although there's, that fence area on the other side, and we still don't know what's going on over there. But that's probably what we're going to do in the final part that you guys were talking about. But it's going to be Lagarde. It is totally going to be Lagarde. How could you be so sure, huh? Maybe there's more of them and you just don't know. Something tells me that digging even a single tunnel was arduous enough. You got that right. Try scraping more than one hole in the dirt with a... You try scraping more than one hole in the dirt with a spoon. Lucky for me, I didn't have to dig the whole way. Somebody already did a bunch of the work for me. There we go. Oh, and a pinned message just appeared. Written by Nora, pinned by Vera, said, today is Mod Appreciation Day. Crystal is, while sometimes evil, genuinely so sweet and amazing. I agree. She's so silly. She's awesome. She introduced me to an awful but also amazing show. You talking about Alien Stage? Said, Crystal is amazing. I love you, Crystal. I agree. You know, we should, is there any way that we can have a celebration for all of our mods, for like Vero and Crystal and everybody? Let me read some more in the chat now that we got some music going. But I agree, Nora. So everybody should also say thank you, Miss Crystal. Nora says, oh my gosh. Queen Gator said, yay, 5, my favorite number. Oak said, we fumbled a golden hand fight so hard. Oh, so many of those that I've messed up too. Hidden Hand says, hello. Oh, there's Road Racing saying, what if you had to defend Akechi in this game? I did give Eustace Winner the same voice I gave Akechi in our Persona 5 playthrough, except making him just sound a little dumber in this, because Eustace is not a bright guy. Nari says, not at all. Nora said, Vero gave me a sub. Nice. Vera said, I think Miles can. He got it. Hidden Hand said, guys, what emote should I get? I'm using channel points right now. I like the Mischief one, where I'm like that. I also like the surprised one, where it's just like, with the exclamation point, but Vera said, this one is my favorite. Yeah, that's a Mischief one. Crystal also voting that. Vera said, the exacerbated is my second. And, oh yeah, I use that sweaty one a lot that Crystal just posted there. And then Quick 80 said, crying is fun too. Okay, let me check over on YouTube. Let's see, Tiff says, hi Vero, and said, Gumshoe, my beloved. Vera said, too bad there's no transformer called Puzzles. There is a GoBot combiner called Puzzler. Is that close enough, Vero? Vera says, Logan, how dare you suspect a hot woman? That's why you're lonely. That's the reason why? It's because every time I meet a hot woman, I suspect her of murder? Okay, but if she turns out to be a murderer, then I am vindicated. Still single and lonely, but vindicated. Tiff says, yeah, maybe if you stopped holding women accountable for their possible actions, you'd have a girlfriend, /J. Vera says, exactly. Opinion says, heaven forbid women do anything. Yeah, heaven forbid they have hobbies, like murder. Just a little bit of murder. I mean, you're acting like that's a felony or something. Let's see, Crystal said, Skeduke. We're gonna pin that typo. Skeduke. Let's see, Vera said, I think Streamlabs. There was a Streamlabs down again. Vera says it's down. Hidden Hand said, got it, lol. Nora said, I recommend Longa. Watch Alien Stage. Very silly. No sad at all. I have seen the first episode of Alien Stage, so I already know what you're talking about, Nora. So I should watch more of it. Road Raisin says, Metaphor's Game of the Year. You can skateboard on a sword. I am very much enjoying it, and I would say low-key, but there's nothing low-key about it. I'm in love with Gallica. I don't usually get like video game waifus. Sometimes I'll be like, if there's like romance options, like I want the protagonist to be with this character, like Persona 4. I still think protagonist and Chie were an adorable couple, and I love the two of them be together and everything. But I don't go like, oh man, my heart, pa-pound, doki doki. But, something about Gallica. I don't know why. Vera said, Nora killed it in battle. Oh, the Transformer? And Hidden Hand says, Streamlabs on lockdown, run! And there it's back. Vera says, yeah. Okay. I should play a little bit more of the game. Let me have a sip of water, though, because I'm talking a lot, in case you guys didn't notice. But by the way, thank you all for being here. I usually wait till the end of the stream to say that, but it makes me happy. It makes me so freaking happy to hang out with you guys. You all are just an amazing community. I love and appreciate you all. Thank you for just always hanging out with me. You're the best. And luckily for me, I didn't have to dig the whole way. Somebody already did a bunch of the work for me. What? You didn't dig the entire tunnel yourself? Was someone digging the other way? Did the ends of your tunnels, did their tips touch? Actually, I was gonna make a joke about him and Phoenix Wright, but never mind. Nope, found it when they put me in that cell. Oh, so it's already dug most of the way through? Ran all the way from the well in the yard already. Wait. So, does the tunnel branch out, or did he block off that section, huh?
So how's things, Logan? Hope your work and your improv is treating you well.
It's going pretty well. I did post some subscriber exclusive content on Discord in the subscriber only channel. It was from the most recent acting gig I did, which was promotion for a book, a young adult fantasy fiction book that Classic Brian and I did. We did 3 spots. Only one of them was short enough that I was able to compress it down small enough to post on Discord. And it was fun because like it was also the only part that wasn't like fully scripted. They just gave us cold reads off of the teleprompter to do, and I like the spontaneity of that. Tomorrow's gonna be interesting because at my day job, there are some field trips in the morning that I don't have to be in there for, so I have to come in late, which means I have to stay late. So I'll be working late tomorrow. But yeah, this month, improv is off again. That's why I'm going to be adding some Saturday streams because I need a creative outlet. But how are things going for you, Jorge? When did you say your Tyler, the Creator concert is that you're going to? I remember last time you were talking about that and excited for it, but I can't remember when you said it was. And I want to make sure that that you let us know how it goes when it finally happens. But thank you again for the 10 bits. I appreciate it. Let me read just a couple more comments over here on Twitch. Let's see, Vera said, yeah. Oak said to Vero, and by killed it, you mean did the opposite. Nora said, there's one thing, I didn't fumble. Oak said she ran away, she couldn't kill it. Vera says, laughing. Hidden Hand says, the soundtrack is here. Quicket said, breakdown incoming. Nora said, to Crystal, ruler of my heart. Road Raisin says, an entire flood. Hidden Hand says, lying coldly. Oh, that's our pre-show song that we got for this game. Quicket said, I forgot exactly when, but the breakdown happens, to be honest, but it's soon. Road Raisin says, great evidence. Yeah, just like great vegetables, great evidence. Let's play some more of the game. Y'all? Okay. Ran all the way from there to the well in the yard already. So, once again, I'm wondering if that means, because obviously he dug the rest of the way into the detention center, but did he block this off? Because, like, we had a couple people crawl through to confirm where the tunnel went, and they didn't report it forking, but it was probably dark in there, so maybe they just didn't notice. But interesting. And I tried to examine that well earlier, but the game wouldn't let me. The game even had Edgeworth go, I should look at the well later, and they never did. Even looked down the well to check from there. It was the same tunnel, all right. I just made good on what somebody else already started. Okay, so it doesn't look like he blocked off the well. So that's, I guess, gonna be important. Then, what was the original tunnel for? Who knows? You're the one with all the answers, pal. Maybe somebody else tried to break out. Yeah, but going in, you don't break out into the prison yard. Or maybe the animals dug it, like, to get water from the well or something. I've heard of more plausible scenarios than that in B-grade movies, Kay. Well, it's dry, kid. Ain't no water to be had down there. Though, come to think of it, a smell. Yeah, it always smelled kind of nice down there. Wasn't there something where we learned that, like, Knight's body smelled good or something? Killed instantly by a stab at the throat, small cut. Oh yeah, there we go. Sweet scent can be detected. Sweet. What smells sweet, though? Like, none of these things smell sweet. Nice. Or maybe it's gonna be like Lagarde's perfume or something. Yeah, I don't know. It smelled sort of like dessert, I guess. Oh, no, that's right. It was chocolate cake. And Gumshoe ate it all. That's what it was. Boy, because that was like 2 weeks ago, I think. A sweet scent? That sounds very familiar. Where did we come across a sweet scent before? Okay, so it was on the body. Let's just check to make sure that nothing else mentions the chocolate cake or anything like that. Okay, it doesn't seem to like me very much. Could not be detected by the sensors. Postal mail. Couldn't find anything to have some sort of connection. Blood has been confirmed as Knight's. It's actually recorded around 9 a.m. Detention center corridor. They were found in Carcerato's possession. Capable of detecting items made of metal. Shows paw prints made by a bear. Death was instantaneous. Has a small bell attached to it. And seized by, okay, so it's gotta be the body, right? And I hate how it doesn't let me save on these screens. So it makes it harder to save scum.
Take that!
Detective Gumshoe noticed a sweet smell when we were examining Knight's body. Okay, we got it. I don't lose the hit points. Let me read a couple more comments to check because I'm still far behind. Oak says, great evidence, great vegetables. Weedle said, Weedle, how you doing, Weedle? Says, I dropped, kicked that puppy kicker in self-defense. Was it self-defense, Weedle? Or puppy defense? And there's Hidden Hand using the new emote. But yeah, how are you doing, Weedle? I'm sorry I missed that, the picture that you had posted of the snow in the photography channel in Discord for a while, but I know where that is. I know where that statue is. It's right downtown on Main Street. Vero says, I'm gonna make you guys think I'm so insufferable with the Transformer stuff. But Vero, I love it, even if nobody else does. And Nari says, Nari is fine. Oak says, Vero is literally the GOAT. Road Raisin says, why does he have a polar bear on his neck? Okay, so it's because this universe is weird. So in this prison, for some reason, I mean, there's no real good explanation for it. For some reason, this prison, every inmate is assigned an adorable animal. And it has something to do with like taking care of the animal, like helps with their rehabilitation or something like that. And so everyone has an animal. And so his is a baby polar bear. Just cause. We've also seen monkeys and ponies and parrots and cats and bunnies and things like that. But yeah, his is one of the only animals on the face of the planet that considers humans as prey. And they thought, yeah, let's put that in a prison. Quigator said, Logan, what if he used a rug to cover the hole? But he didn't, we saw it. It was just like shards of wood all over the place. If there was a rug, we would have made note of it, I would think, but that would have been smart. That would have been smart, though. Quigator says, breakdown. Nora says, at some point, I will have to lurk to take a shower. Yeah, please do lurk while you're taking a shower. If you take like your device in there with you, it could short out. Oak says, Vero, please pin. Oh, that was pinned earlier. Quigator said, Carcerado equals Patrick Star. Hidden Hand says, dancing to Line Codely, even though it just ended, bro. Why am I so talking about the best OST? Bill said, nah, DGS best Ace Attorney game in all ways. We'll see when we get there. We'll see if you're right. Road Raisin says, quote, so clearly you wiped the floor, then proceeds to get shot like 30 times. Hidden Hand says, okay, it's just my opinion. Oak says, now Vera has to pin because I said please. Let me have a sip of water, and then I'll check YouTube. We'll get back to the game. Let's see. There's a bunch of chatting going on over at in YouTube here. Let's see. Vera says, puzzler, you think I'm some sort of Riddler? Well, Vera, Riddler is my favorite Batman villain, so Opinion says, a little murder as a treat. Tiff says, I stand for women's rights and women's wrongs. Opinion says, heck yeah. Tiff says, puzzler, I barely know her. I'm sorry, I'll see myself out. No, come on, Tiff, you know me well enough to know I love those kind of jokes. Vera says, it's okay, I chuckled. Tiff said, did you triple T, tunnel tip touch? It's a tunnel tip touch. I like that. It's a triple T. See, and then Tiff says, great vegetables. Opinion says, animal companions in prisons are a real thing, but I've never seen it go further than cats and dogs. No, and that's the thing. Yeah, I can understand that. They also do that like with certain animals in zoos. I get the therapeutic aspect of having kind of pets around. They even say like petting a cat and hearing it purr can like help reduce your blood pressure and things like that. I'm sure that there are probably some sort of benefits to that, but a polar bear and an alligator and a freaking pony. I mean, I guess ponies are probably fun. It goes beyond the realm of realism. Also, I should probably unpin Crystal's message. I should be nice about that now. We'll unpin that. All right. Let's get back to the game once again. So if any lurkers out there, I can trick you into thinking I take playing the game seriously and that the games are not just an excuse to hang out with people in chat. Detective Gumshoe noticed a sweet smell when we were examining Knight's body. With the help of a police dog, we followed the scent of the body and traced its route back through the prison. And that, Mr. Carcerado, was how we found your tunnel. Could that same sweet scent be what you noticed coming from the well? Very clever, Mr. Edgeworth. You meant to suggest that this is evidence of the body having been moved through the tunnel. Also, hang on. Let's save periodically. We're like 45 minutes into stream. And I don't think we have saved once yet. So just good practice in case the game freezes or I gotta save scum. I do. Furthermore, wow, that is a rare thing. We just witnessed Edgeworth saying I do to a woman. Mr. Carcerado, you are the only person who could have done it. Nobody else had access. You have our thanks, Mr. Carcerado. Truly, finally, the truth comes into view. See, again, but it's not going to be him. I do think that she is part of the attempt to cover it up. I think that, because the game's been pretty obvious about it. Zhang Fa, the president of Zhang Fa, wants to cover up the fact that his assassination attempt was staged. And the only way to do that is to have Horse Knightley, Bronco Knight, whatever, Knight, take the fall. But he wasn't willing to go along and claim that the assassination was real. And he was insisting that it was staged. So they had to kill him in order to silence him and then just find someone to pin the blame on. And so I don't think she cares if the blame is put on Simeon Saint or if it's put on Rocco Carcerado. As long as somebody takes the fall for this, I think she's going to be happy because she's in on it. Now, unburden yourself. It is time. Confess your role in this tragic incident. Why? You ain't pinning this on me! I am glad to see that we're finally in agreement, Your Honor. Oh, if only we were, Mr. Edgeworth. Wait, is she still going to insist it was Simeon Saint? Mr. Carcerato may have been an accomplice, but not of Mr. Canis. No, he was working with Mr. Knight. Oh, she's going to claim that he was helping Knight escape?
Hold it!
What do you mean? I do not believe that he moved Mr. Knight's body. Instead, I believe that he lent Mr. Knight the use of the keys he stole. You gotta be kidding me! Except we found the keys still on Carcerato. Unless she's gonna say that, oh, then he was disguised as a... Wait, no, because, like, when we found the body, the keys weren't there. Like, how did Carcerato get the keys back then? Granted, it seems likely that he attacked Mr. Knight, but that doesn't necessarily mean that Mr. Knight was knocked unconscious as a result. And what if he wasn't? What if he and Mr. Carcerato had reached a certain agreement? Again, like, if you're a prosecutor, what if doesn't matter. You have to prove it, lady. What kind of agreement exactly? Mr. Knight was plotting an escape for which he required a means of leaving his cell. And here was that precise means in the form of the keys Mr. Carcerato had just stolen from the guard. Mr. Carcerato himself would need to pass through Mr. Knight's cell in order to effect his own escape. Mr. Knight needed only to shout and alert the guards, and Mr. Carcerato's plans would be ruined. And so, the two struck a deal. Like, this is such a stretch. We have no reason to believe this. She's like concocting a potential scenario. We have no evidence of this. Let me read some more in the chat. Queen Katie says, salute, gotcha, Logan, about the testimony question. Well, thank you very much for watching out for me, Queen Katie. Bill says, I know, right? Investigations 2 is a really good soundtrack. Oak says, hey! Hidden Hand says, I'm dancing, go away. Noria said, who do I draw from Alien Stage? I've only met 2 characters and one of them's dead. Vera says, salute. Vera says, I was so torn though, but I saw the please. Crystal says, L. Nora said, Vera was awesome. Crystal spelling out a name, Luca. Vera said, I pinned that against my will. Nora said, I'm not drawing him. Bill says, salute to Vero. Hidden Hand said, what's your guys' favorite OST? Also, by the way, whenever a line coldly is playing, it will always use the emote TwitchCon hype. Are we talking any Ace Attorney OST or any video game OST at all? Because for Ace Attorney, I still think the first Investigations game is probably my favorite so far. For any game, I've mentioned before, my favorite game of all time, it's a retro game. It's a retro Final Fantasy VI. And I love the soundtrack on that. I love the story. I love the characters. I love everything about it. Nora says, I would rather draw redacted death scene than draw Luca. Road Raisin says, have you played P3R yet? We did. In fact, we finished it right before we started Metaphor Refantasia. We played it and then the episode I Guess DLC, and we finished it. It was like around the very beginning of, end of October, beginning of November. It was like just in time for Metaphor to come out, and then we went right into Metaphor. So all of those VODs are up on YouTube, and I've been posting the clips on Twitch. Not Twitch, TikTok. But like I said, my TikTok has been hacked, and I have not gotten control of it back yet. So they've paused. I've been posting a clip every single day for 3 years straight. And then it just stopped. Not 3 years gay, 3 years straight. Oak says, I learned of what Crystal looks like today, and I'm shocked because she's just a chill guy. Yeah, Crystal is one of the few people who's done a face reveal in the Discord. Nora says, Road Raisin, he has. Oak says, yeah, he's played all of it. Vera said, oh, it's hard to choose. Hidden Hand said, just try to think. Oak says, Crystal just looks like a nice, upstanding person. I know you'd think she is, till you find out that she goes down to swimming holes to drown her cousins. Hidden Hand says, already read that. Hidden Hand says, Gumshoe. Road Raisin says, if you had to defend Ikutsuki, Takaya, or Akechi in Ace Attorney, who would you do? Out of those 3, Akechi. Because he's the only one that I feel had a redemption arc. The other two were definitely not chairman. Not chairman. Not chairman. And I feel like Takaya would be just as likely to start pulling out his gun in the middle of the courtroom or something. So yes, Akechi. Because I think if nothing else, we could throw ourselves at the mercy of the court and say, like, he's trying. I mean, he still loves murder. He loves murder. But he's trying. And so the two struck a deal. Lady, the only striking I do is with my fists. My, still you deny it? Actually, I should probably be more vague of talking about Akechi for spoilers' sake and things like that. So, we're agreeing that we still disagree. Mr. Knight had Mr. Carcerato unlock his cell so that when Mr. Saint arrived, he could escape into the cage. So again, as I said before, we haven't dealt with the warden's office being right here. And we still don't know what's in this section of the yard beyond the fence, the electric fence or whatever that is. So I think that there's gonna be something where maybe the body came in through here and was dumped into the yard. And maybe that's where the dog found it and used the well to go down into solitary confinement and then brought it back and dumped in the workshop. Something like that. Oh, pin message written by Nora, pinned by Vero, said, Logan, do I draw redacted M or redacted S? And what's your opinion on them as gay? Someone pin this because I need to know before I lurk to take a shower. Here's what I'm gonna do in order to make an informed opinion. I'm gonna,
I feel like we could plead insanity on Akechi's behalf. Just get him yapping about the metaverse and play it for the court.
You know, that is a pretty legitimate strategy as well, to be totally honest. Except how, like, after all that was done, in order to, like, prove the murders in the first place, like, were they gonna be introducing the metaverse into, like, evidence? Except, like, then we could just say, like, okay, no, look, clearly the prosecution is crazy concocting this. Yeah, I think you're onto something there, Jorge. My question is, though, would then Joker end up having to get arrested? Because we don't want Joker bro to go to prison. So I don't know. Okay, so I'm gonna take a quick glance, and because here's what we're doing. Nora is asking about alien stage characters, so I can take a look at just a list of the names of characters and look for characters whose names start with S and start with M. And so I see two names that start with M and one name that starts with S. So the names that start with M are Marty, Mizi, and this S is Sua. So I would say out of these ones, oh, Sua has adorable short hair, so Sua. Absolutely Sua. I know nothing about these characters, but Sua. I mean, Mizi has a cute outfit though, but that's who I'm going with. That is who you are apparently supposed to draw. Nora, you're welcome. I solved your problem, clearly. Let me take a quick look over at the YouTube chat because I'm already getting behind there as well. Veer says, I can make Logan say whatever. Braun is the... No, Vero. I'm not gonna say that he's the best Autobot objectively because that is wrong. Said that hurt to type out. Or what happened? I'm reading YouTube chat. I'll be back to Twitch chat in a second. For anyone who's lurking, as you see, I get way behind in chat. Huh?
Poll almost done.
Oh, there's a poll? I didn't know there was a poll. Oh, there is a poll. AA pun names. Sue Owens, Lay, F word, girl likers. Shotair Ferrer, Ellen Token, and he's asleep. I'm sure that you guys will get me the translations for these puns in a little bit. The winner is Girl Likers. Thank you, Toilet Duck. Wow, all the things. Okay, that means I gotta save. For those not in the know, that is me being a good trained Pavlovian dog that I gotta save. But yeah, over on YouTube, viewer saying, I love women's wrongs as much as women's rights. Opinion says, that's just how the AA universe works. Viewer says, exactly. Opinion says, you have to accuse the first suspect until another suspect is found with 100% certainty. It doesn't even matter if the original suspect is 100% innocent. You need to convict the other guy. I know that's how it works in all the games, but it still to this day makes no sense. Opinion says, the AA world sucks. Seriously, when we were first playing this, I repeatedly described it as a nightmare dystopia. Sir Bacon! How you doing, Sir Bacon? Over on YouTube, saying, oh, hey, it's my old rehab center. I am the Furry Bacon. The Furry Bacon. I was gonna guess you're like Sir Francis Bacon. Was Sir Francis Bacon a furry? Said, did a murder happen at my old rehab center? And then I'm good, yes, a murder happened. Oddly, a rehab center is also a prison here. But yes, a murder most foul has happened. But welcome. I'm trying to remember. Have you been here before, Sir Bacon? Because like, the idea of that your icon looks familiar to me. but I'm not 100% sure. So I don't know if I need to give you the rundown and everything, or if you're like, no, I've been here. And oh, Bacon says furry. Oh, I misread that. I am so sorry. I'm the funny Bacon. I am so sorry. No offense to furries out there. I know Beowulf is a furry. I'm not one. I am so sorry. Said funny, not furry. Nope. Sorry, Sir Bacon. Funny. I appreciate funny. So that is appropriate. So since you're new, let me give you the rundown and everything. Our schedule, we stream Tuesdays, Thursdays, Fridays, and Sundays, currently alternated between this, Ace Attorney Investigations 2, Prosecutor's Gambit, and Metaphor Refantasio. We're going to be adding some Saturday streams in March, though, as a bonus. Hopefully, be able to play Split Fiction with our good buddy Chief Asian. Let me also give you a link tree. I've posted this earlier on YouTube, but I should post it again. That includes a Discord invite link, my TikTok, although my TikTok got hacked recently, so it doesn't lead to anything at the moment, and all my other social media. Feel free to make use of it as you want or not. And I do read every comment in chat. I just sometimes get behind, as you probably noticed. I'm much more behind on Twitch right now than over on YouTube, but I will read some more in just a minute. Oh, hang on, did I read what he said? I didn't mean to click out of that. Mr. Knight and Mr. Carcerato unlock his cell so that when Mr. Saint arrived, he could escape into the cage. Mr. Saint was then able to move him into the prison proper, just as planned. Okay, so here Oak gave translations for those pinned, or for the pun names. Said, sounds like F word is Fuka. Oh, that makes sense. Yeah, name puns for Logan's loves. Sue Owens like F word. It sounds like F word. Girl like her. Oh no, it's not girl like her. It's girl kizzer. Girl kizzer is Chie. Short hair fairy. Short hair fairy Gallica. Ella Tocoin is Penny Nichols. Aw, there we go. I would like to point out they're not all loves of mine, because some of those are not age appropriate. Then those ones are just paired up with the protagonist. But I do appreciate the translation, so thank you very, very, very much. All right, let's play a little bit more, and then we'll be back in the chat. All right. Wow, how are we already almost an hour into stream? I have not gotten much accomplished, but I'm having fun. I love you guys. You guys are all awesome. I mentioned 1,000 times before. That's hyperbole, more like a few dozen. I can play these games by myself anytime I want, but I love getting to hang out with all of y'all. It's animated. Oh, and then he took Mr. Knight into the workshop and did the dirty deed. Done dirt cheap. Oh. Were neither of you listening? The scent on Knight's body proves that it was taken through the tunnel. It was moved. I just stop talking. Woman, this is why I'm gay. Huh. That was Edgeworth speaking, not me. I like the ladies, they just don't like me. What was the rest of his sentence there? It was moved from his cell to the... Perhaps if you would let me finish, Mr. Edgeworth. I am not denying that Mr. Knight's body was moved through the tunnel. Then what are you driving at? Is this a trick question? As you say, Mr. Edgeworth, the sweet scent shows the route the body took. However, it did not enter the tunnel from Mr. Knight's cell. How did it get down there? Gonna be the well. There is another possibility, one you seem to have overlooked. What are we gonna say? Are we gonna say it entered from Carcerato's cell and then out the well? Or, okay, so it did go to the well. The well in the yard. Could a body not have entered the tunnel from there? The well in the yard? Oh yeah, that thing. Mr. Saint did not take the cage to the workshop. He took it outside. There he killed Mr. Knight and threw his body down the well. Okay, show it. Ah, there we go. That's adorable murder. Mr. Canis's dog then dragged Mr. Knight's body here to his owner's cell from the bottom of the well. On that note, I would ask you to recall something. So how and when did the tarps get on him? Because the tarps were from the cage that Simeon Saint was pushing around. And they were covered in blood, right? What was happening in the yard at the approximate time of the body's discovery? The circus show. The circus show, right? Regina and Simeon were performing for everyone. Wait, Simeon! But, wait, so are they going to say that Knight was killed in the middle of the show? Ah! Ah, indeed. And so you see how it must also have been him who disposed of the body. I'm a little bit confused by this reasoning, but let me read some more in the chat. Oak says, also, we were playing 2 truths and a lie in Gartic Mode, and I forgot to include a lie. Did you include 3 truths or just 2 truths and no lie? I feel like I'd do decently at 2 truths and a lie, except, no, I probably wouldn't. I'm a terrible liar. Veer said, probably the mind chess music. Hidden Hand says, spaghetti. Oak says, I publicly embarrassed myself with 3 stories about me peeing myself. I never got to make one of them a lie. Oak, I am concerned that you have 3 stories about yourself peeing yourself. I'm worried for you, my friend. Queen Katie said, BRB gonna grab some sweets. See you when you get back, Queen Katie. Hidden Hand says, okay, yeah, that's also good. Nora said today is, that was pinned earlier. Oak said, so true, we love you, Crystal. Nora said, someone pinned that. Oak says, please. Queen Katie said, sweets get. Hidden Hand says, no, the OST stopped. I'm gonna nuke the game. Nah, I'm not that obsessed with the OST. Oak says, to Road Raisin, Logan has also played P4, by the way, before P5 and P3, actually. Crystal says, no. Road Raisin says, okay. Nora with some hearts. Queen Katie said, thank you, Chris. Thank you, Miss Crystal. Nora says, thank you, Miss Crystal. Crystal says, I definitely didn't suggest Alien Stage to Nora. Oak says, thank you, Miss Crystal. Nora said, it's a good show, I'll admit. Nora, you need to finish playing Danganronpa. You need to avenge those who died and were fallen. Over on YouTube, Vera said, Peter Piper picked a peck of pickled peppers. A peck of pickled peppers Peter Piper picked. If Peter Piper picked a peck of pickled peppers, where's the peck of pickled peppers Peter Piper picked? And Vera said, you should keep the link tree in the pinned. Well, except I could probably put it in there in addition to what the comment about. That's big brain right there, Vero. Sir Bacon says, oh, how did the dog get into the well? Yeesh. Climbed, I guess. The other end, he probably came in through the exit, because the exit of it is in Carcerato's cell. And so then how would he climb up the well? I don't even know. Magic at this point in this universe. Sir Bacon, I don't have any answers. I'm so sorry. But I like the way you think. Ah, indeed. And so you see how it must also have been him who disposed of the body. Judge Cavell is a truly formidable opponent. She so effortlessly adjusted her theory to fit the facts. I propose that Mr. Knight was taken to the yard, not the workshop. And as we have established, Mr. Saint was off stage for 15 minutes. Ample time to throw the body down the well, I am sure you will agree. Objection! I could do it in 10. Oh. Your deduction is impressive, Your Honor. However, even supposing that Knight's body was indeed thrown down the well, you cannot conclusively say that it was during the show. It could have happened at a different time. My sympathies, Mr. Edgeworth, but it simply could not have. What? Mr. Carcerato was using the tunnel at around the time the show began. Mr. Carcerato, did you happen to trip over a corpse while you were down there? No, place was clean. If the body had been at the bottom of the well before the show began. Okay, actually that checks out. But it hinges on her theory that he was dumped in the yard, but he might have been, but no, that actually does make sense. Mr. Carcerato would have seen it. However, he saw no such thing. Oh, just blinked out of existence. There we go. Which makes it somewhat difficult to support your theory. Furthermore, Mr. Knight's body was discovered in the workshop after the show. In summary, the body must have been thrown down the well and moved to the workshop. Ooh, at some point during the show. Tell me, who else could have done that but Mr. Saint? Okay, oh crap, we don't have a save button. Is it gonna make us guess? No! Okay, let's save again in case we have to say something soon. And by the way, I'd like to point out we're already an hour into stream and we still haven't gotten past that checkpoint that Queen Katie was talking about. This is a long chapter. What do we do, Mr. Edgeworth? If the body did indeed enter the tunnel from the well, things don't look good for Mr. Saint. Still, Your Honor, your theory is still just that, a theory. And I posit that you lack the evidence to back it up. I concede that for the moment. I do not. May I suggest that we investigate the yard again? Very well. May the goddess of justice go with you. Hey, there's our stay of execution. And is it just me, by the way, or in his HD sprite, does Edgeworth's hair look a little more brown than gray? Do you think he dyes his hair? It's supposed to be like a pale gray. It looks slightly brownish. I think he's trying to look nice for his special someone. Now then, to the yard! Perhaps we can finally put this case to rest. What's that sound? Is there a prison break? Wait, who else would break out of prison? Sahui's the only other named inmate. Yikes, is there a fire? Hey, did somebody else escape? Okay, we should also pay attention to who all is in here. So Lagarde is in here, so she can't have pulled a fire alarm. It would have to be Sawit then. Yeah, Sawit's like the only character, or Money the Monkey, I guess, ratatouilleing Simian Saint, although he wouldn't be able to get into the prison proper. Should we maybe skip town too? Darlings, please, there's nothing to be alarmed about. Get it? Alarmed? Hell. By which I mean, that's not an alarm. It's the dinner bell. Gets your attention, I suppose. Although I suppose it's rather alarming if you aren't used to it. It certainly scared the heck out of me. Which is sad, I had saved up so much heck inside of me. I was ready to release all that heck into the world, but now it's out. I'm so sorry, Sweet Pea. I hope you can forgive us. All right, you two, back to your posts, chop chop. Yes, sir. Yes, ma'am. Whatever. I don't know. And as for you, Rocco Casarato, it's time you went back to your room. You're in timeout, mister. Yeah, fine, I get the picture. Besides, that's where my escaping tunnel is. I'm just gonna escape out of there. There you go, eat some little tree. Oh, well, crap, what did he say at the end? I'll look at the lag rather than pull up history. Because he said something. Hey, come on, Teddy, we're out of here. Warden Lagarde, we'd like to take one more look around the yard now. Oh, darling, don't you have homes of your own to go to? No, because Edgeworth's house is not filled with love, therefore it is not a home. Visiting now is over, I'm afraid. Tomorrow, that's gonna give her time to tamper with evidence, probably. No, it's imperative that we investigate it right away. I think we've had quite enough excitement for one day, don't you? Murderers, escapees, oh, it's so eventful. It's time our guests went home to Betty Buys, isn't it? Oh, yes, yes it is. Oh, come on now, darling, don't make me bore you with all that. I'm the warden, this is an order nonsense. Warden Lagarde is right. Her word is law here, and we must respect her wishes. Mr. Edgeworth, your investigation of the yard will have to wait until tomorrow. You may keep your badge for now. The matter of your standing can wait. I bid you all good day. Curtsy. Anybody else want a curtsy? No? No? None of us are curtsying. Okay. All right. What are you waiting for, kittykins? Off you go. Fine! At least there is a tomorrow for me. Judge Gavelle believes that Knight's body was dropped down the well and then taken through Mr. Coserato's cell to the workshop. But is that truly the case? Do the facts really support her theory? Let's save in case he's going to ask himself a logical question and punish himself with removing hit points if he gets it wrong. And I'm going to read some more in the chat. Let's see, where did I leave off in the chat? Nora says, the mischief is also my favorite. Crystal says, laughing. Quickita said, I'd rather have the bucket. Nora said, wait, has Katie seen it? Crystal says, Kate, oh yeah, Nora, Katie is familiar with the existence of Alien Stage. I know that much. Crystal says, yup, like a year ago. Nora said, what? Hidden Hand said, did, what's the little guy's name again? Dig the way. Oh, the bear? Well, in this game it's Teddy, but I like the Japanese name Mark better. But no, I don't think he dug the way. He is a sweet, innocent bear that he would rather do his time in the slammer than escape. Crystal said, she was my first victim. Queen said, yes, Crystal tortured me in a streamer. We raided with it. We left with sadness. Nora said, all of it? Queen said, at least all of it that was out back then. Oh, I didn't know that you watched the whole thing. I thought that you would just watched one and didn't like it, Queen Katie. Oak says, Rukop is probably not here to see because of his sleepy nature, but we always appreciate whenever he is here. He is so nice and helpful. We love you, Rukop. That's right, Rukop, if you can somehow hear this from the VOD, or if you're sleeping, we love you too, Rukov. You're an awesome mod and an awesome friend as well, even though you have to be up early in the morning, and so you have to sleep early a lot. Nora said, bro should watch all of it. I'm making a GC. Crystal says, only through round 6 for Katie. Nora said, Longa, you have? And how'd you like the first episode? Tears in my redacted eyes. I mean, I feel like the first episode was basically just explain the premise. It seemed interesting, a bit dark, but interesting. Let's see, Oak says to Road Raisin, also, some people here haven't finished some of the Persona games yet, so try to refrain from using spoilers in chat. Yeah, it's a good point. I kind of need to remember that as well. Oak, thank you for the reminder. Nora with an emote. Oak said you could probably hint at it though, for those who know. And then Skeduke, and then Buggets, and then Jorge says, oh my gosh, what if our tunnels touched? Yeah, what, hey, chat, what if we kissed where our tunnels touch? Let me read some more chat over on YouTube. Tiff says, also, wouldn't there be signs of Knight's fall on his body? Even if he was dead, there should be marks. Well, he has a scrape on his head, but I'd assume that was from when Carcerado, knocked him out. But yeah, I mean, and guess that unless the dirt was really smooth, yeah, there ought to be bruises or something, Tiff. That's a good point. Sir Bacon says, ooh, idea, I got an idea, never mind. Boo, that joke sucked. Wait, was it one of my jokes? It probably did suck, but I like telling bad jokes. Said, wait, wasn't there only one guard? I think the prison warden is the murderer. That's who I think as well. And there's a couple of other guards, but I'm sussing the guard. That's yeah, her name. But thank you very much for those comments over there. Let me have a sip of water. Hidden Hand said, imagine if someone creates a command for that. Nora said, check DC, Katie will watch Alien Stage tomorrow. Oak says, add command, Crystal Meow, Skeduke. I feel like that's almost not like Skeduke. Like it's a doo-wop kind of a thing. Let's see, Vera with an emote, Hidden Hand with a lol, Quick his head, Crystal Meow. Road Raisin says, can you give 10 bits? I mean, you can. To do a TTS, or you want something specifically TTS'd? Quick said, ha, my revenge! Vera said, it was actually my typo, so I'm glad Crystal is taking the fall. Wait, it was your typo? I missed that. Oak says, oh, Quingate said, look, I'd rather Crystal take the fall than you. You're cool. Vera said, heck yeah. Oak said, too late now, Crystal is the typoer. Nora said, now why are we slow? Hidden Hand said, not jail. We're in slow mode because I'm so far behind in chat. That's why. Okay, let's play some more here. But is that truly the case? Do the facts really support her theory? She also seems to believe Mr. Saint had to be the one to move the body. But was he really the only one with the opportunity to do so? Again, Lagarde, she's in charge. She can do whatever she wants. Come on, Mr. Edgeworth, tomorrow's another day. We'll figure out a way to save Simeon. I know we will. So you go back to your home, and I'll just go back to the street. I'm going to be honest. I'm pretty sure I'm homeless in this game. If only someone would adopt me. Yes, we will. I will prove that Mr. Saint is innocent beyond a shadow of a doubt. To be continued. Yay. An hour and 14 and a half minutes into stream. We finally made it to the end of that part. So Queen Katie says there's just one more section, I guess part, whatever, to this, but it's probably gonna be like 4 streams long at the rate that we're going. March 29th, 10:12 a.m., prison yard. Okay, so maybe they did this, waited till the next day to give an excuse for why the circus stage would be torn down, because we didn't used to be able to see these basketballs, the hoop. Are these pogo sticks or fishing poles? What are these supposed to? Oh, they're stilts. I think stilts. And then that's, I think, is that one of those things that kind of does the chalk lines on the yard? And I have no idea what that thing is. Here we are again. Wait, where's Gumshoe? Don't say here we are again if Gumshoe's not with you. Let's hope we can find something this time that will finally reveal the truth behind it all. Tiff, your gummy goo is missing. I just assume that's what you call Gumshoe when the two of you are hand holding. Although it might be easier said than done,
There's nothing left to investigate.
Judge Gavel's deduction yesterday. There is another possibility, one you seem to have overlooked. The well in the yard. Could a body not have entered the tunnel from there? In summary, the body must have been thrown down the well and moved into the workshop. At some point during the show. Tell me, who else could have done that but Mr. Saint? Lagarde, probably. Had Knight's body really been thrown down the well? Plus, we haven't even dealt with the fact that Lagarde has, like, an alligator pet. Although alligators, I don't think, can be trained to do tricks. I don't think you can train an alligator to move a body like you could with a dog. And even if you could, the alligator would probably, like, tear it apart doing it. The answer to that question will surely show us the way forward. But before we begin, I should tidy up my organizer a little. Thank you, there's like 4 pages of stuff. Unnecessary evidence has been removed. Remaining evidence has been rearranged. All right, let's see how it's rearranged. I want to see what we're left with. So now we're down to 3 pages instead of 4. We still got Prosecutor's badge, prison layout, chess set, rope, body, glove, tarp, door sensors, roll call, bracelet, chess set. We got to deal with that dog piece there. Prison search. Okay, so something was removed. It was the picture of the dog has been removed here. Chess diagram, security camera footage, security gates, the tunnel prints, autopsy report, chisel, and Candace's bell. There was more evidence than just the dog removed, right? Let's see here.
Huh? There's a cover on it!
Yes, but there's a lock as well, so it can be opened. The question is, who has the key to that lock?
Dried up well, slap bang in the middle of a prison. Figures it'd be locked. Well, luckily, I'm a master lockpicker. Want me to do my stuff?
Let's ask for a key first. I think not. We'll do this investigation by the book.
But I've been watching lockpicking lawyer videos. It makes it look so fun. You know, you twist it, oh, there's a little tension on one. Oh, there we go. This 2 is seizing. Come on, don't be such a stick in the mud. Whoa!
What is it? What is it, Kay? I thought that was Fender for a second.
The lock's broken! And from the looks of it, it's been broken for a long time.
If that's the case, then anyone could have thrown Knight's body down the well. See, if only we had looked at it and investigated the other day when I wanted to, Edgeworth, you'd already known that, you butthead. Sorry, Edgeworth, I shouldn't call you a butthead. Your butt is your butt, your head is your head. Judge Gavel's theory was that Mr. Saint carried out the murder here in the yard, and then, during the performance, he threw the body down the well. What are you thinking, Miles Areno? Plausible or no?
Oh, why don't we see if Missile can help us out again? He'll be able to tell us if Mr. Knight's body was here and which way it went.
Good idea. Oh, I'll call Detective Gumshoe. Yay! Tiff Gumshoe's coming back. Let me read a couple more comments to the chat. Vera says, because I am not cool anymore. Oak said to Vero, you're always cool though. Road Raisin says, I said flood? Meant to say floor. I don't know if you had a typo or if I misread it. I sometimes am reading really fast and can misread things, Road Raisin. I don't think I heard back from you. May I call you Raisin for short? I hope so. Road Raisin is fun to say, but Raisin, I think, is just, it's snappy. Vera with a little frown, hidden hand, doing the Skidook command. Vera says, oh, timestamp 40:30. So I am 40 minutes behind in the Twitch chat. That is not good. Hidden hand said, when you think something is going to happen, save the game. I just never know when something's going to happen. I should just save all the time. Nora said, guys, new lord just dropped. Katie is actually evil. Vera said, wait, where? Nora said, Katie hates me and hates gay people having happy endings. Queen said, wait, did my message send? Nora says, in our GC, I fear. Vera said, okay, let me see. Okay, that GC. Queen Katie said, I changed the icon of the GC that me, Crystal, and Nora has to something very fun. Vera said, I keep mixing up GCs. Nora said, you're so mean. Road Raisin says, got a dip. See us. Thank you again for being here, Road Raisin. Hopefully we'll see you again sometime. Really appreciate it. Quikita says, hey, at least I didn't draw something awful, Nora. Crystal says, bye-bye, Road Raisin. Crystal says, what? Hidden hand with some emotes. Bale said, cheetahs in zoos have emotional support dogs. I've seen that because apparently cheetahs are like very nervous animals. Do you know what? Have you heard like what cheetahs sound like? I would have always assumed they roar like a lion or a tiger, but they meow. they give little freaking adorable meows. But yeah, so I have heard that, Beowulf, like little golden retrievers and things like that. Over in YouTube, let's see, Sir Bacon says, can we get some pogs in the Twitch chat? You want some pogs? Want some poggers in the Twitch chat? Sir Bacon says, is that well there blocked? Oh wait, it wasn't a dog? Oh my gosh, I was right. Well, Sir Bacon, because I don't know if you played any of these previous Ace Attorney games, Missile, whom they're talking about, is a dog. So yeah, we're gonna see another dog. He's one of 2 dogs that we had in this. He's not one of the emotional support dogs of the prison. He is a police Pomeranian. Oh wait, no, he's not a Pomeranian. Missile in Ghost Trick's a Pomeranian. This one is a Shiba Inu. Inu Shiba, which I always get confused if it's Inu Shiba or Shiba Inu. Good idea. I'll call Detective Gumshoe. Beep, beep, beep. Oh, yes. Hey, Gumshoe speaking. Detective, I need your assistance. I'm on my way, Mr. Edgeworth. Hang on. Out of the way, Dino Waitress. I'm not paying for that food. Mr. Edgeworth needs me. They're trying to stop me. I'll pull my gun. I'm killing the Dino Waitress and hostess. On my way out, hopping in the car. I'm speeding over there, Mr. Edgeworth. Ka-cha. I just hit a kid, Mr. Edgeworth, but nothing's too much to help you out. Come to the prison yard and bring Missile with you. You bet, sir. Gumshoe 7 secret weapons to the rescue again. Hey. I'm with the papa.
Me when Edgeworth asks me to do something.
You kill a diner waitress and hostess, then run over a kid? You know what? That is that's fair. That is fair. Thank you very much for the 10 bits. I appreciate that. I'm fairly sure Missile belongs to the precinct. I'd also like you to bring one of our witnesses. One of our witnesses? Oh, Regina Berry. Okay, that makes so much more sense. I was thinking like all the witnesses are prisoners. Okay, I forgot about her. Call the Berry Big Circus and ask Ms. Regina Berry to come down here with you. Yes, sir. I'll be there before you know it. Leaving a trail of bodies in my wake. So what should we do while we're waiting for Gummy? How about a quick game of hide and go seek? Fun idea, kiddo, but where exactly would we hide? Down a well? He's not seriously considering it. Wouldn't you? Chat, when was the last time you played a game of hide and seek? I mean, I think I played it like with my niece and nephews when you know, a long time ago. But like as adults, when have you as adult played hide and seek? I remember seeing these like videos one time of like adults doing like professional level hide and seek or something like that. It was like very intense, and like they had big cash prizes and stuff. Let's see. I gotta read some in the chat. Queen Katie said, don't forget Taco with Simon Black. Well, that is true. And so we learned that apparently that wasn't a one-off thing. Nora said, Queen Katie is a bully and we should all riot. Vera said, man, that's ancient. Hidden Hand says, Skadook. Vera said, I have 2 commands. Crystal said, the Skadook came from Vera, though. I misunderstood. I pinned the wrong one. Vera said, nuh-uh. Hidden Hand said, I'm sorry, lol. Quickita said, BRB gonna go make a highlighted VOD of my stream so I can export it to YouTube tomorrow. Thank you so much for the BRB. You see when you get back, Queen Katie.
Hey, loser.
Clam! Thank you for the 10 bits. How are you doing, Clam? What did you end up doing last night? I let myself have a night off from improv, and it feels so weird. It feels so weird. I went to the gym in the evening instead of during the afternoon. I didn't know what else to do. Except you've got a family. You've got a fulfilling home life with a wife and a baby. So I guess you probably spend time with them, huh? But how you doing, Clam? Thank you for the 10 bits. Pinned message written by Oak, pinned by Vera said, hide and seek is actually an amazing game. We need to normalize, it just minimized, hang on. We need to normalize hide and seek and turn it into a real sport with arenas and stuff. We should watch try and look up the videos that I found, because people go into these buildings and do these like crazy elaborate hiding places. And it was like legit impressive. What I really liked is that one of them was, the building was like an actual business, and it had like a security person who worked there and was needing to like be on staff and everything. And so the person comes in, the security lady's like, hey, look, I'm on staff or whatever. And so somebody else for hiding went to another empty desk and just pretended to be like another security officer and actually got away with it for a while until the person was like watching and noticing that like at the computer he wasn't really doing anything and just like pretending to use the programs. So yeah, I am down with that idea. I'm gonna read a couple more comments here though. Vera's laughing. Nora's the buggets. Hidden Hand says it hates you. Crystal changes the Skadook command. Moonlight says hi Logan. Hour mark 46. So I'm almost 45 minutes behind now on the Twitch chat. How you doing, Moonlight? Because you know, and you said that you're no longer working Sundays. You're working mainly Tuesdays now, right? So you didn't have work. You doing good? Let's see. Hidden Hand doing a whole bunch of Skadook. Let's see, gotta scroll. Crystal says, "Nar." Hidden Hand said, "Today's lesson, keep gambling." Crystal says, "Or I could just cheat." Vera says, "Yeah, gambling." Nora said, "Ruler of my heart, ruler of my heart, ruler of my heart." Is that a hidden, the Alien Stage song? Huh?
Last night, I watched Korean trash TV with my wife while eating triple berry soda that I made in the Ninja Creamy. We should get together for the next Saturday though. See a movie or play a board game where IDK start doing D&D. That's something people of our charisma level
do. Thank you for the 10 bits. Tell you what, because I tentatively made plans with Chief Asian to do Split Fiction co-streams coming up on next Saturday. I texted him to verify. I haven't heard back yet. And so if that falls through, that sounds good. Triple berry sorbet. Man, I missed out. I guess apparently I should get a wife and kid or something like that. That sounds really nice. But thank you very much for the 10 bits, Clam. I am envious. That sounds like a real amazing time there. Let's see. Sir Bacon over on YouTube is saying, "Oh, Shiba Inu, I hope none look at my plans while I sleep. I never sleep. Anyway, I gotta go." Oh, thank you for being here, Sir Bacon. Appreciate you hanging out with us. Hopefully we'll see you again in one of these future streams. Crap, I can't remember if I gave him our schedule or not. Him, her, I don't know. Sir Bacon, if you're still somehow listening and you didn't hear our schedule before, we stream Tuesdays, Thursdays, Fridays, and Sundays, alternating between this, Ace Attorney Investigations 2, and Metaphor Refantasio. So that means like no stream tomorrow. Tuesday will be Metaphor, Thursday will be Ace Attorney, and we might add some Saturday bonus streams in March. But thank you for being here, Sir Bacon. Have a great rest of your night. Crystal says, "Easy." Hidden Hand said, "Cheating is allowed for mods because they are gods." I've said before, mods in the chat are allowed to abuse their powers. There was Oaks redeeming a poll of those pun names before, said maybe if Mod wants to come up with another one. Vera says, "On it." Crystal says, "Ruler of my heart." That's got to be an Alien Stage song, right? Quickita said, "I don't know if Twitch highlighted the VOD or not. I'll find out in a little bit, I guess." Oak said, oh, there we go. That was pinned earlier. Oak said, "Also, Logan, is there any update on the TikTok?" Yeah, they haven't responded back. I hope it's just that their customer support people are closed on the weekend and that they'll respond back tomorrow. And not that they just are neglecting me. But the last thing that happened was, I believe it was Friday, was the last time I responded to a message where they asked for a whole bunch of security info stuff to verify that I was the original owner of the account, like asking what type of devices I use to access the account, my geographic location, because I assume logins will probably keep track of that, the email address that I use for the account, and just all these other things. So I answered everything that they asked for and sent it off and have not heard anything back. I hope it's like going to be a real person answering. It's not just like AI trying to like pull the info from it or something. Hidden Hand says, "I still have a story. You know that one story that I never completed?" Was it never completed? I'm trying to remember. For some reason in my brain I was thinking there was an ending, but maybe you're right. Crystal said, "What do you mean, Logan? Would never drown someone." I'm pretty sure we got evidence of that in the Discord. And a hydrate from Queen Katie. Thank you very much for the hydrate, Queen Katie. I'll do that right now. And hopefully I'll catch up to chat soon. There was Nora's pin message asking who to draw. I answered to the best of my ability. And Hidden said, "Hey guys, have you heard copy and paste is cool like skadook, 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 skadook." Bumbo! Bumbo's saying, "Yo, Bumbo, are you still here?" It's like 45 minutes ago. Bumbo! Hi, I feel like I don't get to see you nearly as often as I would prefer, and so I'm happy when I see you here. How are you, Bumbo? And Vera says, "On it." Nora said, "Logan, you said you watched the first episode." Yeah, but it was like a year ago. I don't remember what happened in it. Crystal said he doesn't know the names. That too. Let's see. Hidden said he doesn't know the command was created yet. And Nora said, "Shake my head." Quickita said, "Ad quote. Oh, there's a poll. I didn't know there was a poll. Oh, there is a poll." Nora said, "I love women's wrongs more than women's rights." Hidden Hand said, "Today's lesson, gamble for life, mods, cheat." Quickita said, "Keyboard slam, furry bacon, holy heck, Logan." I misread it. misread it. I'm sorry. Let's play some more of the game. He's not seriously considering it. Your game can wait, Kay. We need to call on one of your more practical skills. I think you know the one.
Jumping? I could jump a little bit. I have a sprite, a jump. Oh, you bet I do. One crimes. Oh, I forgot that she does it. One crime scene recreation coming right up.
That's right. She had, crap, how did she do it? She has like some gizmo that allows her to like recreate the crime scene virtually. I had completely forgotten about this from the first game. Oh, well, say what now? We doing some magic technology here?
Let me show you. Introducing a great thief's great secret weapon, Little Thief.
I remember the name Little Thief, but I forgot that this is what Little Thief did.
Okay, boop. There we go. Okay. Oh, I feel like I'm Iron Man. Ah, yeah, boop, boop, beep, boop, boop. I'm just gonna keep hammering this one button over and over again until you guys stop talking.
Whoa, screens appearing from thin air? This is some next level tech, little sis.
Beep, 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 beep. That's right. I text using only my index finger. My friends hate how long it takes me to reply to crap. Beep, 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 beep.
Wanna talk me through the deets? What are you doing now?
I'm texting. I'm inputting everything we need for the simulation, huh?
I forgot to tell you about the concert. It was transformative. There were 2 stages Tyler the creator went between, and when everyone ran to the stage in the middle, me and my friends were able to get up to the barricade, so when he came back we were right there as close as we could be. We managed floor tickets
as well. That's awesome, Jorge. Yeah, earlier I asked if when the concert was, because I couldn't remember exactly, so you already went to the concert. Awesome! I am like not cool enough to be like that into music for going to that type of stuff, but that sounds really cool. So like, okay, that is awesome. You're like right up there. Were you able to like, I know people are always, whenever I see videos, they're like reaching out. Were you able to like, you know, give a high five or something like that? That is so cool. Jorge, I'm so happy that it was a good experience for you. I have sometimes had concerts I've gone to that have been a disappointment, but I also don't go to cool concerts and things. So that is so cool. Thank you, Jorge, for the update and for the 10 bits. I'm super glad that went well. That you had not only a good time, a transformative time. And Vero, Transformers reference, that's right. Jorge now can turn into a truck or a jet. I don't know. Either way sounds awesome to me. But thank you again for the 10 bits, Jorge. I appreciate that.
I'm inputting everything we need for the simulation.
I needed the whole day after to recuperate from it, so that's why I wasn't in streams, sadly. He pointed at us while he was singing and I nearly passed out.
That is so cool. I love it when like you're seeing something and they like acknowledge you as an audience member. It's just like a little tiny thing. I mean, I distinctly remember like going to a play one time and there's like a big closing finale musical number and like all the cast was out there and I'm just kind of like scanning because I like to look at what all the different people in the chorus are doing. And I got to one person over on the side who like right when I reached that person happened to look over and caught my attention and gave like a kind of pointing at me thing in the song. And it's like, it's a dumb thing, I know, but I'm a sucker for that. It's like, neat. So thank you very much for the 10 bits. I appreciate it. So I'm glad you were able to take some time to recuperate from that awesome experience. Allow me to explain. This is Mr. Thief. That's right. I'm going to miles-plain it to you. This is Mr. Thief. It's a device that can recreate crime scenes at specific moments in time based on the data you feed it.
How about I start us off with a recreation of what the yard looked like yesterday?
Hang on, so is the entire reason why we're doing this now instead of the day before and we've done after the stage was taken down is so we can say, oh yeah, I gotta use Little Thief, a virtual stage. Isn't that cool? Isn't that impressive? Good idea. That was when they were in the middle of tearing down the stage. We didn't pay much attention to the well then. Who knows? We may have overlooked something. Except Edgeworth literally said I should check out that well later, and I wanted to, but he left.
Leave it to me. I'll use the photo I took. Beep, 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 beep. Beepity, beep, boop, beep. That's what I say instead of swear words. Oh, excuse me. I am so sorry. Oh, wow. I had a breakfast burrito that just tore right through me. That's all the data. Just gotta pump the projection power to max and dark skies of evening when no other bird dares take wing. One alone remains all-seeing. Now witness the true power of a real modern-day Robin Hood. Choo! Yipes! Oh, what is this? Yeah, it's a recreation of how things were yesterday, modeled on the data I gave Lil Thief. The gadget was a tool used by the original Yatagarasu, but they used it to plan robberies. I only sometimes plan robberies.
Well, there's no harm in using it for something on the right side of the law now. Oh, a pin message that just appeared, written by Queen Katie, pinned by Vero, said truly the final name, case 2 name fact, Little Thief's Japanese name is Nusumi-chan. Nusumi translates as thief. Wait, no, I'm saying it wrong. Yeah. Is it, oh, Nuzumi. Nusumi-chan? I don't know where the emphasis is. While chan is a diminutive suffix used as a Japanese honorific that expresses that the speaker finds the person endearing. Thus, the name has a roughly similar meaning to the English version. Mile seems to have trouble remembering the correct name of the device or be unwilling to do so, addressing it as Mr. Thief. Nusumi-san. Oh, that's actually really fun to do that. Instead of saying chan, he says san. Oh! I feel like we miss out on that. Oh, did he say it differently here? Like, does she maybe say lil thief and he says little or something like that? Is there any like comparative thing in English? That is so cute. I like that a lot. Thank you for the pin message. I appreciate it. Well, there's no harm in using it for something on the right side of the law now.
Oh, but keep in mind that it can only recreate what you tell it to. It can't simulate things it doesn't have data for, and if the data itself contains mistakes, then you'll wind up with those same mistakes in the recreation too.
But this particular recreation...
Remember, Logan, you have a history feature.
Oh!
You can check if you want to see how the dialogue reads.
Thank you. I keep forgetting that. Thank you very much, Magpie, for the 10 bits. Okay, so we got to scroll up to where he was explaining it. Oh, no, darn it. Kay does say little thief. And so does Edgeworth call it something differently? Oh, he does! He did say Mr. Thief! I completely missed that! Oh, that is fantastic. That makes me happy. So it still isn't quite the same, I think, as replacing Chan with San, but it's Mr. Thief and Little Thief. Okay, I'm glad that they carried over, like, some vestige of that, even if it doesn't have quite the same feel. That is nice. Thank you, Magpie. I really appreciate that for saving me to allow me to appreciate that moment. Oh, wait, another pin message. Once again, written by Queen Katie, pinned by Vero, said, also, please pin Vero/Crystal. This is utmost importance. I highly recommend checking out the chairs ASAP. I want to know what the official English does with that interaction. Don't worry. I'll tell you what the fan translation did after. The chairs. I guess we'll have to investigate the chairs. But this particular recreation is based on Kay's photo, so we shouldn't run into any problems. That's enough preamble. Shall we get started? Begin investigation, prison yard. We're gonna also save right now, just in case it pulls a Carcerato's cell. And if we click on something in the wrong order, it's like, nope, you can't look at anything else now. You're all done. You don't get to see anything else after that boxing bag. Whatever. Don't forget, you can examine stuff in the recreation just like in real life. You can also present evidence to try to clear up any inconsistencies you find. Of course. Thank you for the reminder. Now, let's take a look at that well. Okay, so since we obviously want to look at the well, it's just me, his hair's back to looking gray instead of brown. It's weird that it was looking brown before. Okay, so the well is gonna be the last thing we'll check out. Out of the way, Kate. Ah, what did I do? What did I do? Did I do a pun? I don't even remember doing a pun. Out of the way, Kate. Here, Kay. Okay, move up here. I want to see if, because every time I shove you out of the way. Up here. Okay, I want you to be up there. Get as high as you can up before the stage. This is important. I don't know why this is important. Is that as high as you go? There we go. That's as high as you go. So now, if I start shoving you aside, look at that! I can shove it really far. There you go, Kay. Ah, I feel powerful. Okay, so we're gonna check out the well last, since that's the important thing. So Queen Katie wants the chairs. We also gotta do the stage. We gotta do that, and then the elephant. And you have anything to say? Fender bender? The Great Thief's secret weapon. Color me intrigued, Miles Areno. Not exactly by the book stuff though, yeah? Using Great Thief doodads in an official investigation? I mean, considering that Miles's chief rival uses magic superpowers, I think this is allowed. Whoa, enough with the death stares, Chief. I'm cool, okay, I can keep a secret. Anything for the truth, am I right? It's possible that vital evidence has already been destroyed. Without Kay's reproduction of the scene, we have no hope of finding it. Hey, relax, like I said, I'll just zip it. And nod politely when you cats do your thing. Thank you. That would be very helpful. Okay, so let's see. Also, can we present evidence to Kay? Kay, can I talk to you, Kay? I can't talk to Kay to present evidence to her. Okay, so Queen Katie wants to see the chairs. Let's look at the chairs. These chairs must have been for the audience. Wow, I pity whoever had to put them all away. Really? Why? You've clearly never had to fold up a bunch of boring chairs before, huh? Not personally. I've told other people to do it, though. Come on, Mr. Edwards, you gotta roll up your sleeves and help out once in a while. Oh, I'll consider it. Was that it? Is that it? So what was what the fan translations say about it? I've had to do that before, help them put away chairs. Okay, so we're gonna do the well last. Let's look at the basket. A wicker basket, or rather a cart, given the wheels. Hey, would it be fun to hop in and race it down a hill? Isn't this the same dialogue we had when we looked at these things before when we were investigating the yard? Oh, you know what else would be fun? Racing down a hill on office chairs. Yeah, this is the same dialogue we had before. Where did any of that come from? Look at the boxes. Okay, so let's see if it's the same with the elephant. Can the elephant still murder Kay? What was the name of our trunk happy friend again? It was Azia, right? Oh, a pinned message just appeared. Written by Queen Katie, pinned by Vero, which says, in the fan translation, when they investigate the chairs, Kay and Miles discuss about how heavy the chairs are. Kay prompts up with, quote, Mr. Edgeworth, you should try doing some manual labor once in a while. And Miles responds with, I'll look into it. Which is so funny to me. I don't know why, but I'm glad the official translation kept it somewhat. So thank you very much for the pinned message there. Oh, I see opinions said over on YouTube. I think the brown hair was because of the yellow lighting. Oh, that makes sense. I need to pay more attention to lighting and stuff. I don't know if you guys saw. I posted on Discord the other day because I had to do a video audition when I was reviewing the footage. I'm like, hey, I actually look like an actual actor in this. I feel good about this. I'm gonna take a little screenshot, post it in the Discord photography channel, and everyone's like, Logan, your face looks red. Why does your face look red? You look awful. Your face is red. I'm like, I didn't even notice. And today I realized what it was. So in that room, I was using only natural light coming through the window because that's just, it's better, right? And there's a curtain in front of the window that's pulled off to the side that it's like multicolored, but a lot of it's red. And so I think some of the light was like filtering in through that, making me, so it made me look red. But I just don't notice that stuff. And that's right. I don't even notice the color of someone's skin. So there. Let me have a sip of water and read some more in the chat because I'm still way behind. Let's see. There's some gambling. Crystal says, furry bacon. Logan. Queen said, I quote, furry bacon. Logan, no context needed. Oak says, this is a better pinned message. Vero, it has the original names. Hitman said, who wanted duel? There's a lurk from Vero. Thank you for the lurk, Vero. We'll see you when you get back. Oak with a timestamp, 1 hour. So I'm still 45 minutes behind. Huh?
We just said you're fried. Me, I said that. No one said you look horrible, lonely man.
Let me review. I don't have Discord open on my desktop, so I can't see there. But let's review what people said here in the photography channel. Ray said, why are you red? And your eyes actually so piercing. Nora said, I was gonna say. Then I mentioned that the eye color probably looked weird. I was wearing a green shirt. Ray says, doesn't matter how green your shirt is. The red makes the blue pop, crying. Vero says, fried longa. Weedle says, you look weird in a green shirt. Huh?
To be fair, you do look terrible.
That is fair.
You just didn't say it.
That is fair. I do look. I like how I finally like feel good about. I feel good about how I look. I'm gonna post it immediately. Comments like that. Like I said, you look weird in a green shirt. Thank you very much for the 10 bits, Clam. Ray says, I like your shirt. You're just red. That's the only problem. And Wheel says, I mean, you don't see you in green that much in my defense. So yeah, I look weird apparently. I wonder if I won't get that acting. I probably won't get that acting job. I've had some auditions lately where I know I am not getting because it's like for roles that I don't even like qualify for. But I'm like, I'm still gonna audition. But yeah, anyway. Let me read a little tiny bit more in the chat. If you're lurking out there, either here or either on Twitch or on YouTube, I will get back to the game, I promise, but I'm so far behind in the Twitch chat. Oak says, yesterday at stream, Nora was begging me to invite my partner into chat, and I kept telling her, no, he's freaky, and she begged so hard that I did. He was too freaky for even her, though. I warned her. And Hidden Hand with a clip. I think this is our first clip of the night, actually. So if anyone's lurking, let me give you the rundown. Whenever someone posts a clip from tonight's stream in the chat, we'll load it up on the clip viewer so we can all watch it together on the stream. And this clip, it says an hour ago. It's got to be only 45 minutes ago, right? From Hidden Hand is titled, in all caps, Stop Talking! Taken through the tunnel. It was moved. I just stopped talking. Woman, this is why I'm gay. Huh. That was Edward speaking, not me. I like the ladies, they just don't like me. What was the rest of it saying? I forgot I said that at the end. To the taken through the tunnel. Thank you very much for the clip. I appreciate that, Hidden Hand. And that type of nonsense is why the ladies don't like me. See, Veer says, laughing, you did warn her. Oak says, I think like half of this message, we're saying that he wants to have relations with Teddy. Veer says, I mean, don't you also like Teddy? Nora said, I didn't expect to be that bad. I always assume the best in people. Veer said it was something. Queekita said, yes, Teddit, who is like Teddy, who edits. Oak says, yes, also Nora, I warned you. Crystal says, after Alien Stage, I'm forcing people to watch Epic Musical. I've heard like some songs from it all over TikTok. A pin message written by Hidden Hand, pinned by Vera said, can someone tell him what the button is to talk to Kay? If this will be pinned, the button is T. Oh, that's right. We have okay, I will try that after we're done doing this section here. I'd forgotten that I guess if your sidekick, you just press a button instead of pointing at the person. Thank you for the reminder on that. I appreciate that. Let's see, Oak says, I've already embarrassed myself. I can just tell stories again. I peed my pants as recently as 8th grade, regularly peed pants in elementary school, and the third one I've never... Okay, this one, your third one is about not peeing. Your third one is never peed in the pool. I've never peed in the pool either. I don't understand, like, sometimes I've seen people online talking about, like, you know what, when you're in the shower and you pee in the shower, because, like, that's something everybody is, right? Everybody pees in the shower. No! I have never peed in the shower. I don't want to be stepping in pee puddles at the bottom of the shower. But I think the people who do it just, like, just assume for no reason, well, since I'm okay with it, everybody's okay with it. No! I'm not okay with that. Vera says, I cut my nails today. Nice. I actually did too. When I went to, when I was doing my video auditions the other day, I was reviewing the footage, like my nails are too long. Crystal says, 2 truths and a lie, and 1 lie, except Oak forgot to tell the lie. Oak said, I was originally going to make the lie that I have peed in the pool, but I accidentally did the opposite. Hidden Hand said, everyone speaks slowly. He needs to catch up with the chat. Crystal said, someone said slow. Hidden Hand said, that's not what I meant. Oak said, the second one was because I was so scared of going to public bathrooms that I would rather pee my pants. Also, I hated gym class, so I always did it in gym. Please don't blame me. I was 5 years old. Hidden Hand said, try 40 seconds if that's an option. Oak said to Hidden Hand, why would you say that? Queen Kata said, Logan, you're about to get there, lol. The last thing to present on this page was the sweet smell. You're only getting the dun-dun-dun cliffhanger. All right, let's play a little bit more of the game then. What was the name of our trunk-happy friend again? It was Azia, right? Azia, the Asian elephant. Okay, so we did get something here. Star of the show, alongside Regent the Tiger and Saint. That's good for our logic brain. Of course, how could I forget? Not exactly inspired, though, was it? Was Miss Berry having an off day when she came up with it? Oh my gosh, Mr. Edgeworth! You can't say that about someone's name! What is wrong with you? Especially considering some of the crap names we've seen in this universe. Have you ever been to the kingdom of Karain? Not in front of the poor elephant herself, you dingus. Okay, so it's T, so we can talk to Kay, because I want to present some of the new evidence we got to her. What is that, Mr. Edgeworth? Because we got the bell. Hey, I'm a great thief. I totally sympathize.
If you feel you gotta grab something, you should just go ahead and grab it, even if it's worthless.
She doesn't seem to think much of my little treasure. So that's what she says when she has nothing to say. I just want to see if she has anything to say with all of our new pieces of evidence. Because I think we presented all the old evidences to her. Great thief, and I think... Oh, here we go.
Can a metal detector find any kind of metal?
I imagine so, if it's one of those high-spec models. I have heard that some metals can be harder to detect than others, though.
Really? Which ones? Which ones? Let me take notes. I need to know, because I'm gonna steal them.
Non-magnetic metals mostly, I believe.
Interesting. Steal non-magnets. Thanks, Mr. Edwards. You're just a treasure trove of information.
I hope I haven't just helped further a great thief's career. And did we show the footage?
The horrible moment of the murder! Or so we thought. In the end, it was just Mr. Carcerado and Teddy, huh?
Which means that, unfortunately, it wasn't the conclusive proof we'd hoped for. However, we did learn that the timestamp on the footage is off by 3 hours. But why would the security cameras have been off for all that time? For Lagarde to do some other crime, maybe? I don't know.
I bet it was just a blackout.
But was it really, though? Okay, and anything else? Just a great thief. Let me at least go through to try and present the dog-looking chess piece.
You know what I think, Mr. Edgeworth? If the murder weapon can't be found, then maybe there wasn't one to begin with.
Well, that's certainly an interesting suggestion, but we found the murder weapon. Is this outdated dialogue? But then, how did our victim meet his end?
What you talk about? If there's no murder weapon...
Yeah, we've had this dialogue before. This is outdated. Darn it! So we have presented all this stuff before, so never mind. Nothing new. Nothing new. Let's get out of here, Kay. Done with you, girl. Do we look at the crates? No? Oh, there we go. Power room, maybe. This door appears to be locked.
Want me to open it? I can't guarantee anything, but I'll certainly give it a try.
No, if we deem it necessary, we will simply ask for the key.
Spoil sport. It could have been my chance to shine.
You're free to shine somewhere else, but you'll not make an audience out of me. Okay, let's look at the stage. I also gotta read some more in the chat. Hidden Hand said he's a million years behind. Oak says he always is. Krista says, Oak, 40 or 120 seconds. Quick Gator said, about the brown hair, I think it's literally lighting in Candace's room. Beowulf said, pin this please. Wi-Fi is going in and out right now. Oh no, Beowulf, I'm sorry. I hope you're still able to be here and hang out with us. We love having you here. Hidden Hand says, sorry, but bro is too far behind. Quick Gator said, ah yes, the dinner bell. When the alarm makes a new inmate have a heart attack, they'll be happy for food. Hidden Hand says 40 seconds. Oak says, to Logan, if you were gay, who would your video game crush be in games that you have streamed? For example, mine is Teddy because he's such a freak. I love him. Honestly, I don't know what my type would be. I don't know if it would just be like male versions of my type in girls, or if I'd have a different, I've never thought about this before. What do you think my type would be? I don't know. I'd have to think about this. Oak said, also to Logan, what is the best meal you have ever had? I like my mom's homemade pancakes, I'm just saying. Noah said, did you watch the introduction and not round one? Are you asking me? I saw a video where 2 people sang and 1 died. Oak said to Queen Katie, are buggets your favorite food? Hidden Hand says, Crystal, can you put it down to 30 seconds now? Queen Katie said, I guess it depends on the bug. Hidden Hand says, or don't. Moonlight says, how far behind is Logan? Oak said, I'd guess 30 to 45 minutes. Queen Katie said, yay, final page for case 2. That's how far behind I am. Queen Katie said, the basketballs imply that we have some wicked players in the prison. Well, I think all the players are wicked because they've committed crimes. Oak said, watched. Also, it's been half a year. That's crazy. I've been Loganing for so long now. Hidden Hand says, yay, a month. Oak said to Hidden Hand, what's a big longa? That's what Big Longa wants you to think. Yes, Big Longa is like all the corporate longas out there. Oak said to Streamlab, shake my head, what a nerd, not even 100 hours. Nora said, I only have this account half the time, and I can only stay for an hour and a half. Leave me alone. Wait, what just happened? Did the chat just scroll without me? Let me scroll up as high as, I think chat might have scrolled without me. Scroll up, oh, okay, it didn't quite, it scrolled a bit without me, but it didn't delete where I was at. I found where I was at. Hidden Hand says to Crystal, can you lower the down slow-mo to 30, please? I said, please, you have to do it. Nora said, I have to lurk to shower. Thank you for the lurk, Nora. We'll see you when you get back. Oak says, happy shower, Nora. Hidden Hand said, cheetahs do a little chirping thing, but they also could do like, sounds kind of like a little meow, I think. Hidden Hand says to Nora, go shower, you need to smell good, or people gonna make fun of you, I think. Oak says, should I continue on my thirst teddy drawing? Hidden Hand says, pog. Oak said, you couldn't torture a pog out of me, I'll never do it. For some reason, because it was censored with an asterisk, I thought it was a pig. Quickita said, Shiba Inu, I know because I see the word a lot in life. Hidden Hand said, someone make a clip about that. Vera said, yes. Quinkita said, captions, Dino Waitress. There's another clip, we'll wait to check out the clip until we play a little bit more, because I still need to play. And I feel like all the talking in chat may be chasing away the lurkers. Yes, this is where the circus show stage stood.
Do you think people would be interested in a great thieving show?
I'm sure the police would be very eager to attend. Is that it? Is that all? Let's also save before we look at the well, just in case like the game tries to skip ahead at that point or something. Save. Save my poggers. Save my poggers. Okay, so we got rope, tarp, hooks, and all sorts of gnarly. Oh. I can stand on these things. I forgot. Finally, we can examine stuff. We should examine this area carefully. It may just hold the clue we need. Okay, so we can look at the well. We can look at the tarp with the pulley things, the rope, and the 30-pound weight. It's a metal weight of some kind. It looks like it weighs 30 lib. That is right. This weight is 30 liberals. The projection makes it a little tricky to read. Do you remember how heavy it was, Kay?
Sure, it was 30 pounds.
A single 30-pound weight was found by the well.
What does anyone need such a heavy weight for anyway?
It doesn't seem related to the circus show at any rate. Let's look at the rope. There's a sturdy-looking hemp rope lying on the ground.
Kind of reminds me of the ropes we used for playing tug-of-war in school.
The answer is no, Kay. Well, it's got like a stake at the end of it. So is that like to anchor you so you don't fall in or something?
What? I didn't even say anything yet.
I see it also has a metal stake attached to one end.
Yeah, it looks like something you'd use to put up a tent.
But there was no tent, was there? In which case, what was it used for? Well. The well was behind the stage, which means there aren't many people who could have thrown Knight's body down it during the show, but it's also in plain view. If he was doing that during the show, the prisoners would have seen it, right? This is looking worse and worse for Mr. Saint. Tarp. Anything else other than the tarp and the pulleys and whatnot? What are a bunch of pulleys doing here? They don't seem to be well pulleys for lifting buckets, or as chat would lift, buckets.
So what do you think all the stuff around the well was used for?
Items around the well, pulleys, a rope, and a weight. What were they being used for? What about the tarp? Did I not click, was I supposed to click the tarp separately where the pulleys weren't on top?
I can't see any of the animals needing them for their part of the performance.
Indeed, nothing immediately strikes me as a likely purpose. We'll have to ask Miss Berry later. I suspect that's about all there is to find for now. Detective Gumshoe should be here soon too. Kay, can you power down Mr. Thief now?
Sure thing, prepare to return to normality.
Crap, did I miss out on clicking the tarps?
All right, I just gotta press the button, boop. There we go, takes a... Investigation complete.
Hey, well, I heard what happened. I will read some chat in a second. Wait, let's get some background music.
Sorry, sir, I came as quick as I could. Oh, I ran over so many kids in the road. Hey, I brought Regina Berry. And we got the classic Gumshoe music playing. All right, now that we got music, I'll read some chat. Oak posted a clip into the chat, so we gotta load this clip up in the clip viewers so we can all watch this together. And this will also give us a timestamp to let me know how far behind I am in the Twitch chat. I am 37 minutes behind. Not as bad as before. I'm getting slowly caught up. This one's titled, Anything You Say, Mr. Edgeworth.
Detective, I need your assistance. I'm on my way, Mr. Edgeworth. Hang on. Out of the way, dino waitress. I'm not paying for that food. Mr. Edgeworth needs me. I'm trying to stop it. I'll pull my gun. I'm killing the dino waitress and hostess. On my way out, hopping in the car. I'm speeding over there, Mr. Edgeworth. Ka-cha. I just hit a kid, Mr. Edgeworth, but nothing's too much to help you out. See, I don't know why Gumshoe has to narrate everything he's doing out loud. Okay, you should have plausible deniability and just not say those things. But thank you very much for the clip, Oak. I appreciate it. Hidden Hand says, Oak, did you do it? There's where Clam came in. Oak says, Hide and Seek is actually an amazing game. Oh, that was pinned earlier. Vera said agreed. Hidden Hand says, E. Crystal with a timestamp, 1:26:26. So I'm, still about 35 minutes behind. We're at the 2-hour mark. I don't know how, but we are. Oak says, like we have escape rooms, we should get escape room level arenas, but bigger with lots of obstacles you can hide in or around. Clam says, also, I'm trying to download Baldur's Gate at the moment. You gonna get back into that? Squee the Killer said, what up, man? I look forward to meeting you IRL at the end of the month. That's right. At the Utah Gaming Con. I'll try to network there. I'm not good at networking, but I'll try to. Clam said, we want a Ninja Creamy for my work Christmas party, and we hadn't used it until this week. We were either going to sell it or use it, so I decided why not use it. Super good, triple berry, bit of a cream, and tablespoon of sugar profit. That sounds good. That sounds really good. But yes, once again, Squee the Killer, it's good to see you. How are you doing? I saw, Squee the Killer, are you still here? I gotta mention this, actually, because the other day, I saw that you were live, and I'm like, I'm gonna pop in the Squee the Killer stream. And I got there, and right as I got there, you were saying, it's like, well, thank you all for hanging out or whatever. Sorry, we had some technical difficulties. Bye. And then the stream ended right there. So I tried to tune in, but I hope it went well. Crystal says to Hidden Hand, no. Bale said, did you ever hear back about anyone from up here? Oak says, I maintain the best way to get a partner is just to meet new people, but since Logan has work pretty much the next time, next time I can think of him being somewhere when he can meet people is a nursing home. Hidden Hand says, Vero, can you put slow-mo to 30 seconds? I'm messaging all the mods as we speak. Oak with a timestamp 1:30, so I got 32 minutes. Quinkator said, captions, I misread it. No. Magpie said, that is also what I heard, to be honest. Did I make a joke about Reddit or something? Queen Katie said, I should let you know, Logan, this recreation section took me forever to finish when I played this on DS version, so I wish you well. I feel like we made decent time there. Squee says, there is 2. I don't know where they are coming from, sadly. Clam says, oh crap, it's trying to scroll without me again. I gotta scroll up to where I left off. There we go. Clam says to Oak, improv would be a great place for him to meet somebody. He spends like an hour and a half on stage being funny and seeming like a fun person, but girls that go to improv are always there with a guy. One time a girl came by herself. She was super cute. I talked to her during intermission because I was the MC, found out she was single, new in town, etc., passed on the information and completely passed. Then she came again. Didn't make a move at all. Shake my head. Okay, Clam, when she came again that second time, she was there like with her mom. Am I supposed to like ask her for her number or something like that? She was there with her mom and her sister. Am I supposed to ask for her number like in front of the 2 of them? It's like weird. You can't do that like in front of people because then they feel like obligated or something like that. But yeah, they always come on like dates and things. I did one time, ages ago, had a time where I did a show and we were greeting the audience afterward out in the lobby. And this girl came out with her date, and they were like, everybody was like shaking hands with us, and they're coming along. Her date shakes my hand, is like, hi, da-da. Then she comes up, shakes my hand, and then she lets go. And I realized there's like a piece of paper in my hand. She had palmed me her phone number on a little scrap of paper while she was on a date with a guy. We went out with a couple times, and she was really nice. Nothing really came of it, but that was nice. I wish more girls would do that. Quickie said, please pin my message. Oh, great holy mods. Hidden Hand said, repairs Logan's plot armor. Vera says, laughing. And Oak with another clip. We will check that out in a minute, but we should probably play some of the game. Because again, I think the amount of talking and just reading I'm doing has chased away like half of our lurkers. So if you are still somehow lurking, you're an MVP in my eyes.
Speak of the devil, that's right, Gumshoe. You're the devil.
Detective, that was impressively quick.
Hey, you know me, sir. Never did like to keep you waiting. I'll kill anyone in my way to get to you, Mr. Edgeworth, sir. Thanks for coming all this way too, Regina.
No problem, this seemed way more fun than rehearsals, so I ditched them for the day. It's very much appreciated. All right, detective, let's get started with Missile.
Yes, sir. Hey, Mitchell, over here, boy. Why you growling? Why you growling, Mitchell? Oh. Hey, what's the matter? Hey, come on, boy. Hey, come on. Come on, boy. Come on. Oh, yeah, I forgot. He doesn't like circus performers. What's wrong with him? It looks like he's scared of something, sir. Could it be the elephant or the alligator in the pond? Huh? Also, hang on, my space button is, oh, crap, my space button is stuck. Hang on, I gotta get out of here. My space button, oh crap, did it break? I don't wanna have to buy a new keyboard. I like my crappy keyboard. I think my space button is, it's like not popping back up. No, I use my space button a lot. Space buttons are important when typing. I think I can still use it, but I just gotta be really careful because it's like, okay. So K goes, eek, Federico goes, alligator. I guess he's not a fan, sir. Well, I doubt he'll be much of help to us like this. Any other bright ideas, Miles Areno? Yes, actually, Miss Berry, would you mind lending us a hand? Oh, I'd love to. Just tell me what you need. Did she like bond with the alligator before? Is she gonna distract him so we can use missile? Is this the only point of the alligator, to scare the dog? Do you want me to teach Ali some tricks? I don't doubt she could do it, but nothing quite like that. I'd simply like an account of what the yard looked like during the show. I like where this is going. You thinking of using Little Thief again, am I right? If you'd be so kind. All right. You know, she's probably ought to tell me this stuff before I type it in. Okay, I plugged in all the data, fired up the simulation. What data? She hasn't told us anything. Oh, look at Simi Insane. He's a little clown dude. And the well is all staticky. Let me read some more in the chat, even though it's probably going to chase away more lurkers. If you're lurking over on YouTube, I am very far behind in the Twitch chat here. Oak posted another clip. Let's load this up on the clip viewers so we can all watch it together and see how far behind I am. From 34 minutes ago, this clip is titled an oddly otic clip. I am worried about that title. Let's see what this is. Okay, boop. There we go. Okay. Well, I feel like I'm Iron Man. Ah, yeah. Boop, boop,
how is this
boop.
erotic?
I'm just gonna keep hammering this one button over and over again until you guys stop talking. Oh, wow, screens appearing from thin air? This is some next level tech, little sis. Beep, 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 beep. That's right. I text using only my index finger. My friends hate how long it takes me to reply to crap. Beep, 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 beep. Wanna talk me through the deets? What are you doing now? I'm texting.
It says right down here, oddly odd. What was? I should not question. Thank you very much for the clip. I appreciate it. Let's see. Vera said, chirk, transforming sound. Jorge says, I can turn into a Suzuki TU250. Is that the car you drive? Because then you don't need it anymore. Or you could turn into it and be buddies with your current car. Clam says to Oak, despite that, I'm pretty sure Logan's mom is still gaining interest on this wedding fund. The compound interest is probably doing quite well. Is what I'm pretty sure she probably like cashed in on that and spent it on something else. Oak says, Lurk working on Teddy Thirst drawing. Thank you for the lurk. Oh, Queekity said, oh yeah, Little Thief gets a name. Fact, I forgot. And Oak with another clip. Hang on. We'll load this one up. Then I promise we'll get back to the game soon. This clip from Oak, the timestamp on this one is from 33 minutes ago, titled, I can't keep defending this man? What did I do that was so bad? Like, really? Beep, 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 beepity, beep, boop, beep. That's what I say instead of swear words. Oh, excuse me. I am so sorry. There was a weird sound.
Wow, I had a breakfast burrito that just tore right through me.
Thank you very much for the clip. I'm sorry if that wasn't really a poo joke. A poop joke. That was a fart joke. There is a distinction to be made. Magpie says, I like the implication that Edgeworth is just being professional to Little Thief. Like, no, he's earned his respect, Mr. Thief. Queekity said, also, I like that too, actually, Magpie. Queekity said also, oh, and that was pinned earlier. Hidden Hand says chairs. Clam says, help me, step chair. Crystal says, we will investigate the chairs, but not chairman. Oh, that's why the chairman redeemed. Magpie says, for Crystal. Crystal says, thank you. Clam says, remember the tick bad guy, Chairface Chippendale? I remember. He was writing his name on the moon. He had a chair for a head and wrote the CH on the moon in the cartoon. I do remember. And they erased part of it, but not the rest of it. Clam says, actually, I think it was CHA. And then they sent Tick with a bomb on his chest to blow up the letters, but he gets yeeted out of the gravitational pull of the moon and works on the C, so it's only HA later. That's right. And then later, I think, like, they had a version of, like, Galactus that came by and I think took a bite out of it. So after a while, like, by the end of the series, it had HA carved into it and, like, a little cartoonish cookie bite taken out of it. Magpie says, Fender be like, I'm the cool dad. Let's see, another pinned message there. Hidden Hand says, you press A button to talk to her. It's T. Pin if you want to, he needs to know. Magpie says, I love the you should try doing some manual labor once in a while. Much more laughing. Quiggy said, right, it came out of nowhere. I almost choked. Vera said, see, no one said you look horrible. It's implied. Hidden Hand said, can someone tell him what the button is to talk to Kay? That was pinned earlier. Vera salutes. Hidden Hand says, thank you. Vera said, I got you. Cutting your nails makes it harder to type. And a lurk. Thank you for the lurk. We'll see you when you get back, Vera. Queen Gated with the timestamp 1:49:49. I'm only 20 minutes behind now. Well, 22 minutes behind. I'm getting there. Vera said, tummy hurt, lol, BRB. See you when you get back. Queen Gated said, imagine if the elephant herself is from the kingdom of Karain. Hidden Hand, oh, you could be. Because, like, there are elephants from all over the world. Why not? Or the warbads and the yaks, they're only animals. Hidden Hand says, and that's my first pin message of all time. Like, not just here, like in all of anything. Clam says, show me your best emotes, chat. Emotes only. Hidden Hand says, slow mode and emote only. What is the point of that? I gotta breathe. I'm not breathing enough. I'm reading so much. Queen said, Logan, you're not gonna believe this. I just checked my Twitter, and apparently the Steel Samurai is in Street Fighter 6. Wait, what? The video is so insane. I'm posting in the Discord. What the heck? I mean, I guess it's all made by Capcom, but that's kind of awesome. I don't want to have to buy a whole game just for that. Oh, Hidden Hand said the answer is yes. Edgeworth, don't deny it. Quick said, okay, it's just a fighter pass, but wow, an entire Steel Samurai costume in the game. So does it say, like, who gets the costume? I want to know. That sounds awesome, though. All right, let's play some more of the game. I am slowly getting caught up. Here you go. This is what the yard was like during the show. The time at which the body was purported to have been thrown down the well. Oh wow, this is so amazing! It's like magic. Yeah, no magic here, just sweet, sweet data. Which is why I have... Excuse me for just a moment. Yeah, I have to get very dramatic here. Oh, so I thought she was about to say something. It's that the well is all staticked out. The area behind the stage is missing. Yeah, Regina said she wasn't involved in getting the stage set up. So we don't have any data on what it was like back there. No data, no simulation, huh? Brutal. I'm so sorry, you guys. It's all because I let Simeon do everything. Oh, it's Regina. I'm so sorry, you guys. It's all because I let Simeon do everything by himself. Oh, no. It's all my frilly associate's fault. Objection, Fender! Anyway, we got a fresh simulation now. We still have the other data too. I can switch back whenever you want the recreation of them taking down the stage. So, we can examine the scene both during and after the show, and switch between the two at will. I can switch between recreations by using T to talk with K. Now then, let's continue our investigation, shall we? Begin investigation, prison yard. Okay, can I talk to Missile? Can I talk to Missile? Well, he's sad because Edgeworth is stepping on his head. Look at that, he's on his head. It's as bad as you look, Sharp. Poor little guy scared out of his skin. Now he's stepping on his entire snout. I'd hoped to have him track that scent again, but that clearly isn't in the cards now. Stop stepping on my head. If Weedle's here, that does not count as kicking, and Edgeworth did it. Edgeworth did it all himself. Don't say a word, sir. I just know what you're looking for. It's written all over your face. It is. Mitchell may be temporarily out of action, but my fishing rod is good to go whenever you need it. And we can, like, maybe fish down the well or something. Oh, the metal detector. Oh, if you want to give the metal detector a shot, I have that too. Metal detector, what if Detective Gumshoe's 7 secret weapons used to find metal? I know it says it's used to find metal, but the way it's written almost sounds like it used to find metal. Doesn't anymore, though. I've never seen him so excited. Oh, I'm just tickling your armpit a little. There we go. Oh, crap, what do you say, Edgeworth? I didn't press the space button, or it's like hammered down. Like my space button is like literally broken on my keyboard. I'm very worried about it. I'll be sure to let you know if I need either of them, Detective. How much do you think it would cost to get another generic HP cheapo keyboard? I like how cheap this one is. My nephew once tried to like give me his old keyboard when he got a new one that was like a fancy clacky one. And I couldn't stand it. I just like this one. Okay, so here's what I want to do. Before we examine anything here, I want to talk to Kay. And I want to go back to the old one and make sure there was nothing on the tarp that I was going to be able to click from the well. What is it, Mr. Edgeworth? We want to switch recreations. All right, you want me to change the recreation to yesterday's stage teardown? Here you go. This is how things looked when they were taken down the stage. Okay, so I just want to make sure that when I was clicking this stuff, that like I wasn't able to click the tarp. I don't believe there's any more to be found here. Okay, so the tarp is not a separate thing from the police. Thank you, game. That's all I wanted. Let's go back to the other one. Switch recreations. Have another little switcheroo. There we are. Magpie says, dang, Missile's ready to throw down on my sidelines there. Oak says, get MILFs, Logan? I don't want a MILF. Oak. Quickie said, the I misread it was from you saying I misread it. Oh, okay, that makes more sense. And Quickie with the timestamp 2:05:25. I'm only 10 minutes behind. How about that? Okay, so that means we can do a lot of stuff now. The elephant's gone. And there's, what are those? Is tomatoes? I'm gonna guess they're tomatoes. The basket was empty in the other recreation.
Oh yeah, but it was definitely empty in the photo I took too.
Oops, sorry, I made a mistake when I was filling you in earlier. Oh? That basket's for holding Asia's food, but on the morning of the show, all the apples, okay, so apples, not tomatoes, that were in it vanished. Poof. I totally forgot to mention it, sorry. Disappearing apples. I should make a note of this. Food for Asia that was in the cart until the day before the show, but it was gone by the next morning. Also, I should probably save as we're doing this, just in case something goes wrong, in case something bad happens. Let's keep staggering our saves. See, Oak says, no, Quickita said, this is the recreation I had the hard time with. Also, baby Simeon, baby, I love you so much. Okay, this is the recreation. So let's just try it then. See if we can motor through this. We got like 45 minutes till the 3-hour mark. I don't believe in myself, but I'm gonna pretend to believe in myself for this. It's the pen that held Asia, the Asian elephant, now empty, as the lady herself is on stage.
Wonder how they got her in here in the first place.
What do you mean? Oh yeah, there doesn't seem to be any door on it. Does he step over it, or?
Well, the entrance to the yard is people-sized.
I mean, this door over here is huge.
And there's like a gazillion megawatts pumping through that fence. Kind of risky, no?
Oh yeah, but all the other doors in the facility are human-sized too. Airlift, maybe? Not if one turned off the electricity. Like in a 3-hour blackout. Hey, maybe that's why the timestamp was 3 hours off in the security footage.
Yeah, but then all the prisoners would escape.
Not if they were all out in the yard during the circus show. And how long was the circus show? Do we have a thing that says how long it was? Map of the facility is the detention center of the prison proper. Crap, does anything say how long the circus show was? Maybe no, prison search. Where's the schedule? How long was it? Because, oh, here we go. 3 times a day, 7 a.m., noon, and 9 p.m. The victim's body had not been found by the time of the 7 a.m. call. Because if it was 3 hours long and they turned off the electricity during that time, the inmates wouldn't notice. They wouldn't notice they could get out of their cells because they'd be in the yard. And they'd be outside, so they probably wouldn't notice like the lack of lights and electricity and things like that. Though, an entrance blocked by an elephant? I think not.
This is a real puzzler, all right? Just like Vero. This, but Vero's the puzzler. I need to give it some more thought.
she seems to be enjoying the challenge. I'll leave her to it. Okay, so that's got to be what that is. Hey, Fender, what do you think? Oh, I already talked to him, darn it. Okay, sorry. I didn't see that you were checked in time. Sorry, bro. I'm sorry. I don't want to talk to you anymore. I'm done. We look at the pond. This pond is home to Warden Lagarde's beloved alligator.
Hey, look, those bones must be from her latest meal.
I somewhat doubt an alligator could pick a carcass clean like that.
You think? I get the feeling she was rather ladylike in her own way, actually.
If you say so.
Well, I do! I kind of have a sixth sense for these things about the femininity of animals.
An interesting talent, though not one I'm particularly envious of. We look at the gate.
Now that's one impressive fence. I'm sure I could climb it if I...
Please don't, it's electrified.
Wonder what's on the other side.
The warden's office, I believe.
I guess she likes to keep a close eye on her pets.
So once again, that's gonna be like the path for going through into the workshop, right? Let me read some more in the chat. I think I'm still behind, only like 10 minutes, but if I'm only 10 minutes behind, I guess I can like turn down slow mode to only 10 seconds if you haven't already. Let's see. Oak says, it's the slurping sounds, Logan. Please. Oh, like when Kate talks, it kind of stuff. I was trying to like mimic the sound of her like sniffing up all the mucus that's blocking her nose, making her talk like this. Oak said, or Quiggy said, I think our mods are MIA right now. Oak says, Logan, the eroticism came from your incessant slurp. Oh, so that was erotic? And Squee, the killer, doing a, is that, hang on, that's not like female Naruto dancing around like that, or maybe that's Sailor Moon, I can't quite tell. Quiggy said, Logan, don't forget the animals that Rafa's mom summoned in court. Oh yeah, I forgot, her little Snow White animals. And some more dancing from Squee. Quiggy said, okay, I hated switching back and forth. It was like extra button steps to do it. It'd be nice if there was just one button. And oh wow, 1, 2, 3, 4. The end is in sight. I can, so I'm gonna take the slow mode. And what's it on right now? I can't even tell what it's on right now. It doesn't even say, it says it's on custom. So I should be able to turn it down, right? Take the slow mode from custom, and let's just do 5 seconds. How about that? Is that better? Is that freedom free all? Let me have a sip of water, hang on.
I guess she likes to keep a close eye on her pets. And no, I'm not gonna slurp, because certain people in chat finds that erotic.
This facility would probably function better as a zoo than a prison. Okay, we can keep walking more. Anything else we can click on? Anything else? Look at that door back there. No. Look at the chairs. Look at the chairs. The chairs are lined up neatly for the show, though we know there were a few empty seats during the performance.
Something about this space. The way the seats are arranged reminds me of a karaoke concert I entered as a kid.
Who entered a karaoke concert?
I sure did! And I came in second. Even in the depths of night, when no other bird dares take flight, one alone soars to shine in the light of righteousness on the world's blight.
Tell me you didn't actually sing that.
I sure did!
She did well to take second place, or perhaps stole is more apt. There might have only been 2 entrants, you know? Or is it more that she failed to steal first place? Oh, I'm overthinking this. Look at this stuff.
A story of forbidden love between a tiger and an elephant. Oh, I wish I could have seen it. I have always wanted to watch an elephant and a tiger do it on a stage. I wish I could have seen Simeon up there on that stage too.
Oh, it was wonderful! The way he flew off that stage. Ah, yes, that scene. This victory is depicted in a very unique manner, whereby the villain is sent flying from the stage. Having been ejected from the stage in this manner, the villain no longer appears in the performance. And you're saying the crime took place during that time? Roughly, how long would you say Mr. Saint was off stage for, Ms. Berry? I think we were running the assumption before there was 15 minutes? Let's see. I guess it was around 15 minutes. Just as Judge Gavel said.
Hey, pretty girl, let's hug. I'm a hugger. I wanna hug you. Isn't it pretty hairy health and safety-wise, having an elephant fling a guy off the stage?
That's probably what the pulleys are for then, maybe. Like some kind of rigged up fly system. Either that or some big cushions on the other side for him to land into.
Not at all. Asia is very genteel. I'm not sure it changes much if she flings him gently or roughly. Too gentle, in fact. When we first rehearsed it, she barely nudged him. But by the end, he was flying off that stage, not because of Asia's or Simeon had figured out some kind of trick, apparently. Isn't that amazing? A trick? Do you have any idea what kind of trick?
Well, if they used the pulley in the well and dropped heavy weights down, the problem is 30 pounds wouldn't be enough to like fling you. If I was like attached to a rope and went to the other side of a pulley and someone dropped 30 pounds of weight, it'd be like, oh, something kind of tugged on me a little bit. Because I don't know if you guys can tell from looking here at the camera screen, I weigh more than 30 pounds. Just saying. Do you have any idea what kind of trick? Ooh, me? Oh no, it was Simeon's big thing. I wouldn't know where to start. So we're just gonna go ask him, or do we have to logic deduce this? Mr. Saint's big moment. A trick of some kind enabled Asia to send Saint flying. Okay, and that's the whole area here. Okay. Can we look at this static here? It would appear that we are missing some data for this point in time.
Yup, that's about the size of it. You gotta go steal us some data.
I don't steal data, Kay. I have an unlimited data plan. I use logic and deduction to get what I need.
Well, I'm more of an act first, think later gal. If think ever.
Please don't add to my workload with your recklessness. I would hate to have to order your arrest. Okay, so let's talk to her, and then we'll check out all of our logic stuff and figure out what we can puzzle piece together. And then, yeah, maybe we'll be able to finish this before the end of the stream. Wait, crap. Oh, did we finally reach the bottom of all the save points? I think we did. Look at that. Let's see, Quicket said, wait, so is your space button now officially autoplay law? Almost, it's like sunken in, so I think if my like thumb brushes up against it, that'll probably be enough pressure, so I gotta be very, very careful with it. Oak said, super cheap membrane keyboards are like $20 or less usually. I don't know, but I want this cheapo kind of HP. Clam has seen what it looks like. It's so worn out that half the letters you can't even see anymore. Clam says, weirdly, his keyboard is worn really weird. Of course, the WASD is worn down, but also the on left knee keys. Haven't figured out what would cause that. It's because I don't know, I just type using all my fingers. I don't just WASD, I do use those, but I use all of my fingers. I've like shown this to you guys. Let me, the dust is blown up. Let's see if I can see how they're worn out. Actually, you can't really see too well. Oh, and I gotta move this over there and over there. All right, let's keep playing now. Chris with an E mode, and Oak says, Logan, it's not erotic in a good way. Well, okay, well, you gotta specify these things. Some people would think that that's good, but apparently not. And wow, I'm still only a few messages away from the end of chat. Do we just have a lot of people lurking right now? Hello, Regina. Or maybe I'm just like not doing anything very interesting.
So you, do you come to visit the prison often, Regina?
I shall do. I have so many little friends here. It is wonderful. And they're all such sweeties, the old faces and the new. I made a new friend only yesterday. Ali is just the cutest. Cute, that full-grown alligator lurking in the depths of the pond. I don't know if ponds really have depths.
Are you sure about that? Can't help worrying you could just walk up and then chop, you know?
Oh, don't be silly. She'd never do anything like that. She would. Alligators don't have the part of the brain necessary to understand like social structures and family units. They would totally chomp anybody. Especially since she's not doing great. I heard she hasn't been herself since yesterday. Was she drugged? Maybe somebody like gave her something weird to eat? I am so worried about her. You guys are worried too, right? Right?
Oh, yeah. Oh, totally super worried, right, Mr. Edgeworth?
Yes, super. Don't rope me into this. Oh, crap, wrong button. Oh, no, that's the right place I want to go. Actually, I pressed the button. I was going to press it in a minute, but I want to make sure I do save before we put this logic stuff together, because I could lose hit points at this. And that's just no good to lose the hit points. Let's see. Crystal says, shush. Oak says, I thought Logan was the weight of air. No, that's Crystal, because Crystal is this big. That's that big. That is 4'7.5". That is teeny tiny. Okay, we gotta put stuff together in my head. So what do we got? We got 6 different things. Items around the well. Pulleys, a rope, and a weight. What were they being used for? That'll probably go with the Mr. Saint's big moment here. A trick of some kind help enable Asia to send Saint flying. Disappearing apples. Food for Asia that was in the cart until the day before the show, but was gone by the next morning. Asia the elephant, star of the show, alongside Regent the tiger and Saint. Metal detector 1 of Detective Gumshoe's 7 secret weapons used to find metal. 30-pound weight. A single 30-pound metal weight was found by the well. Okay, so let's first of all try and put this together with Saint's big moment and connect. Boop. The trick Mr. Saint performed for his big scene, could it have something to do with all the items we found by the well? Okay, I'd like to have another look at the equipment around the well from yesterday. Can you have Mr. Thief bring up the recreation from when they were tearing down the stage? You got it! Ugh, beep. Okay, there we go. Mood prism power activate. Yeah. Taking another look at these items, could they not have been used for this trick of Mr. Saint's? Sounds plausible enough. Hey, I can maybe add it to the simulation. Good idea. Please go and ask Mr. Saint for the details. Roger that. I'll be right back. I'm back. Oh, no, I'm gone. Now I'm back, probably. I don't know. I'm back! And he told me exactly how he did it. Excellent. Well, how does it work? Oh, also, by the way, we are past the 2.5 hour mark. So if people want to start keeping an eye out for raid suggestions later. Chat has suddenly gotten very sleepy in the last half hour, so I hope we'll have enough people for a raid. But if you want to start keeping an eye out for raid suggestions, Crystal says, I may or may not have been bullying Nora on DMs. Aww. Quickity said, oh, that kind of keyboard. I think that's what I use too. It's the one that came with my computer, basically. And I'm just so used to it that I kind of don't want to change. But I know it'd feel weird if I got a new one because it won't have the indentations in the keys where my fingers are. Because like some of the keys, about a half a dozen or more of the keys, they have indentations shaped like my fingers now, and it feels right. Let's see. He said he used the pulley at the top of the well to suspend a heavy weight from the rope and lowered that down into the well. The other end of the rope went through 2 more pulleys and was tied around his body. I see. So he used the downward pull of the weight to help him launch himself into the air. But how did he make sure the weight only dropped when he wanted it to? He used a stake to stop it, that's how. Miss Betty didn't seem to know anything about that trick or the contraption he built for it. Okay, so how does he pull out the stake from where he's on stage, though? In which case, I suppose it must have been Mr. Saint himself who pulled out the stake. That's right, and to do that, he used a second length of rope. Okay. He tied it to the stake and then gave it a sharp tug. The stake was released and the weight dropped down the well. But 30 pounds isn't enough to do that, though. So does that mean some weights are missing? It's a great trick. I have to steal it. This one has to go in the Great Thief's repertoire. It may not be quite that easy. These kind of circus tricks can require years of practice to master. Simply stealing the idea won't be enough. All right, practice it is then. Well, before you run away to do so, would you mind updating the simulation? All right, then we can see how it all worked for ourselves. Okay, I'm switching back to the recreation of the performance. Where is that? Okay. And now to add in the data, Little Thief should be able to reproduce the trick now. Yay! But the weight is still outside the well. So, this is how Mr. Saint performed his trick. Or maybe the other weights are still down the well? But wouldn't Would Gumshoe and Kay have run into the weights? Because didn't all the two of them with Missile run through the tunnel? So, this is how Mr. Saint performed his trick. Mr. Saint's trick data jotted down by organizer. A contraption that used the well, a very heavy weight, 3 pulleys, and 2 lengths of rope to send Saint flying during the show.
Simeon's full of surprises, huh? I mean, dropping a weight down the well to help him fly off the stage like that? That's genius.
Indeed, but I imagine he would have needed quite a lot of weight. More than him, to the very least. See? And he weighs more than 30 pounds. I'm reading a couple more comments in the chat, even though I'm basically caught up at this point. So close. Let's see. Crap, where'd I leave off? Quicky said, BRB is super duper quick. Gotta take off my headphones I've somehow been wearing for nearly 6 hours tonight. Okay, my ears are now bare. They're so squished. Also, I love when Miles doing the logic thing in the recreation. It turns everything red, because it's inverted. Oh, I didn't even notice that. I gotta pay attention. Nora said, Nora has returned. Yes, Crystal has been bullying me. But was Crystal being funny? Because then it counts. That's fine. Clam says to Nora, just bullying or cyberbullying. Nora said, what did I miss? What have you missed? Nothing really. I think we've just been goofing off. Yeah, nothing at all. Certainly no inappropriate slurping noises or fart jokes. Quicky says, same Logan. I once got this fancy light up keyboard, but I said, no, I like this lame one better. Yeah, it's like what feels right, you know? Okay, let's play a little bit more here. Indeed, but I imagine he would have needed quite a lot of weight. More than him, at the very least. It would have taken some serious pull to lift him into the air like that. Something heavier than Saint himself would be needed for the trick to work.
Yeah, and probably a ton of practice.
Okay, so let's keep saving. Because I don't know, I feel like, I don't know, right now it just feels like at some point it's gonna ask me to do something and present something, and I might have hit points at risk. Okay, so let's take another closer look at the well and examine things now in this state. Can we look at, no, can't look at the cutout. Look at the tarp. This tarp is just like the one we saw in the workshop.
This tarp is just like the one we saw in the workshop. Hey, guys, guess what? I sound really cool saying it. Hey, you're right, Kay. You sound so smart. Yeah, I'm glad I said that out loud instead of just thinking it inside of my brain.
I wish I had said it out loud. Yes, but why is it here?
But why is it here? That is another important question. I'm so glad I said out loud. Okay, you're really smart. You're so good at this. Are you okay, Mr. Edgeworth? You've gone kind of blank.
And I intend to stay blank until you stop stealing my thoughts.
Not stealing. You had every opportunity to say it, Edgeworth. You just didn't.
Mr. Saint used the well to construct a contraption that would send him flying from the stage. It made clever use of 2 ropes. But there was only 1 rope in the other one. So the other rope has got to be the rope. Oh, crap. Do you guys know what might be heavier than Simeon Saint? Knight's body. Because there was another rope that was attached to him. Oh, that's not good for our client.
That's one heavy weight kind of makes you think how much this must all be weighing on Simeon.
It does. I'm not sure I quite see it myself.
Oh, too bad we don't have the real thing here. Otherwise, I'd hang it around your neck like a big old albatross. Then we'd see how you like it.
You'll face some stiff resistance if you tried, I can promise you that. Okay, so is that everything here? Okay, let's back out. Wait, I still got, is no check mark. Is there something here I haven't checked it? I don't believe there is any more to be found here. Okay. So, in that case, we did add something to our organizer, right? We got, what was it that we got? Oh yeah, here we go. Mr. Saint's trick, a contraption used the well, very heavy weight, 3 pulleys and 2 lengths of rope to send Saint flying during the show. So we ought to be able to like click on the weight and show that there's only 30 pounds, so that shouldn't nearly be enough, right? Also, let's check out our puzzle pieces, see if there's anything else we can put together. Oh, hey, it is all red. Star the show alongside Regent the Tiger and Saint. Food for Asia that was in the cart until the day before the show, but was gone the next morning. I wonder if that connects to, oh no, we didn't get a puzzle thing for the alligator feeling sick. Pulling force, something heavier than Saint himself would be needed for the trick. 30-pound weight. Okay, so we should be able to connect these two together. Let's save again, because I can't remember if it penalizes us if we do the wrong thing there. Let's try and put those two together and deduce that there had to be more weight than just those 30 pounds, right? I think that makes sense. Yeah. Okay. Pulling force and 30-pound weight. And connect them. Yeah, because the hit point meter is there. Hey, we got it.
Wait, doesn't this seem odd to you?
No, because Simeon Saint was one person, and 30 pounds is 30 things, and 30 is more than one. Hey, see, I know math.
You haven't noticed, Detective? There's something strange about the weight we found. How heavy it is, how there's only one, what it's made of, how there's only one. The problem is the number of weights. That is to say, the one weight on its own wouldn't be heavy enough. Crap, I didn't read what that says because I brushed my hand on the keyboard and the space bar is jammed in now. A single 30-pound weight couldn't have lifted Mr. Saint off the ground.
Oh yeah, I know that. Yeah.
In which case, could there perhaps be some weights missing?
Sounds like a job for my 7 secret weapons, sir. Yeah, I'm giggling.
Should the need to use them arise, I suppose I should speak with him then. We can use a metal detector then to find the other. Okay, so this is going well. Queen Katie, this is going quite smoothly, I think. Hang on, there's another clip in the chat. I just noticed Oak posted this. Let's pop this up at the clip viewer. We can also check our timestamp on this. And I'm gonna see that I'm actually probably not very far behind.
Roger that.
This says, oh, only 9 minutes. See, I am so close to catching up. This clip is titled, I'm Back.
Roger that, I'll be right back. I'm back. Oh no, I'm gone. Now I'm back, probably. I don't know. I'm back!
It just cuts off right there. Thank you very much for the clip. I appreciate that, Oak. Okay, we're gonna leave off of the chat. And again, if you're lurking, I appreciate your patience. It's getting close to the chat. I'm close to catching up. Clem says, frowny face, cyberbullying. Nora said, yes, Crystal is cyberbullying me. Clem says, as we know, cyberbullying is far worse than bullying. Nora said, it truly is. Said, no, Crystal's not being funny. She's just being mean. No inappropriate what noise is still here. Quicketa said, captions, it would have taken some serious pool to lift him. Oak says, I'm teddying. Oh, that's right. You're drawing lewd teddies. Oh, and some more comments over on YouTube. Opinion says, I am still here. Been drawn in the background. Nice. What have you been drawing? If you don't mind me asking. Opinion said, you're good at picking up on details laid down way before the characters notice. Oh, thank you. I feel like sometimes I'll miss a big important detail, but I feel like I'm pretty good at some of these. It can make it frustrating though, because sometimes I want to just like shake the characters by the shoulders and say, think of this. So thank you, Opinion. I'll take that as a compliment. Tiff says, oh, Gumshoe, you dumb, beautiful man. Opinion says, a pal's OC. Nice. I feel like I had okay, so when I was in, tell me if this counts as OCs, because I feel most of the time people like create an OC that's like, this is a character that I would put into this universe that I am a fan of. I always think of that as like an OC. I remember when I was like in kind of junior high-ish, early high school, there was like a story I wanted to like make a comic book out of, and I came up with all these characters for it. It was entirely just original, like not based on anything else. And so would those count as OCs? If those do, then I have OCs. If they don't, then I don't have OCs. And I feel kind of bad that I don't have OCs, but I'm curious as to what counts as an OC. Okay, so let's double check once again our puzzle pieces. Make sure there's nothing else that goes together. AZ the elephant, metal detector, disappearing apples, insufficient weight, more weight would have been needed to lift Saint into the air. I think we're gonna wanna do the metal detectors. Let's talk to Gumshoe.
Don't say a word, sir. I know just what you're looking for. It's written all over your face.
It is.
Missile may be temporarily out of action, but my fishing rod is good whenever you need it. Oh, if you want to give the metal detector a shot, I have that too.
I've never seen him so excited. I'll be sure to let you know if I need either of them to... I need them. I need the metal detector. I need the metal detector. I need the metal detector. Oh, wrong button. I need the metal detector. Gumshoe. 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 I need your metal detector. Gumshoe. Gumshoe. I need your metal detector. Gumshoe. 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 Okay, so we gotta find something else. So maybe we need to like go back into the past again or something. Anything? No. Was there anything that we could piece together with the the apples. Again, I'm gonna guess the alligator ate them, and that's why they're sick. Metal detector, disappearing. I mean, I guess we could say that the apples were used as the weight? I'm gonna save before we do that. I feel like I've been spamming the save a lot, but I wanna make sure that I do not mess this up. So let's try putting those two together. Let's say that maybe he used but how would you use the apples? I mean, unless you like, maybe if you bundled them up in the tarp. Let's try that. I just saved, I can scum my saves. Insufficient weight, disappearing apples, and connect. That's not quite right. I need to reconsider the information at hand. No, we're not gonna reconsider the information at hand. We're gonna reload, and we're gonna pretend that that timeline never existed. There we go, reload there. Okay, so let's try going back to the past and see if we can find something else. Or not the past, like it's also a past, but it's like the future for this place, whatever. Let's just, okay, let's do this. What is it, Mr. Edgeworth? We wanna switch recreations. All right, want me to go to there we are. Here you go, this is how things looked when they were taking the stage. Let's examine this again. I don't believe there is anything more to be found here. Okay, so maybe that just means that we need to talk to Gumshoe now and he'll give us a metal detector.
Don't say a word, sir. No!
Give me the metal detector!
I want to detect your metal!
Oh. Okay. Is there anything else here that we haven't clicked? We can look at the pond in this period of time. This pond is home to Warden Lagarde's beloved alligator. No, this is the same dialogue as before, so why wasn't it checked off? Okay. I don't know what I'm supposed to do, but I'm gonna figure it out. I am determined to figure this out. I can start to see why this one was difficult for Queen Katie, even though I don't know if this is what that she got hung up on.
That's one impressive fence. I'm sure I could climb it if I...
Okay, same dialogue as before. Okay, let's get out of here. Get out of here. How do we get the metal detector? Is it in our court record, the metal detector? I don't think it is. No, we just got the contraption. Used the well, very heavy weight, and 3 pulleys and 2 lengths of rope to send Saint flying during the show. What am I supposed to do here? Okay, we just take a step back. We can figure this out. I don't know why Gumshoe's all, hey, you can use a metal detector. Maybe we need to go into our puzzle pieces and click the metal detector with insufficient weight to look for the oh wow, once again, my keyboard did that automatically. I brushed up against it. Let's try this. There we go. I have to put logic together to tell Gumshoe, Detective, I have need of your secret weapons.
Roger that. Here's a fishing pole. Hey, fishing pole.
The metal detector, if you would be so kind.
Oh, I'm never gonna get to use my fishing rod. Oh, just once I want to use my rod. So before we get started, let me run you through how the metal detector works, sir. It's simple enough. It uses this sound. Yeah, a little pinging sound, yeah. And this gauge to tell you how close you are to something made of metal. The closer you get, it's shaking in the yellow. The more strongly it'll react. When it starts going wild like, it's a metal fence! Just give me the order to examine the spot where I'm standing. Say, what do we got here? Oh yeah, the metal fence is made of metal. Anyway, that's how it all works. Tiff, are you still here? We're gonna get to control Gumshoe. This is the first time we play as Gumshoe. You tell me where you want me to look, sir, and I'll get right on it. Can I run? I can't run. Hey, boo. Hey, you know what this is? This isn't a metal detector. This is a stud finder, for finding studs in the wall. I found you. You're a stud. Hey, yeah. Hey, Mitchell. Mitchell, did you eat metal? No, you didn't eat metal. Hey, Regina Berry. Are you metal? I think she's metal. Fender. Are you metal? No. You're a plastic polymer. Anything in there's gonna be something in the pond. I want to see if Mr. Edgeworth is made of metal. Are you made of metal? We're close, sir. There's something metallic nearby. Where is it? It's right here.
Detective, there will be time to chat later. We have an investigation to conduct.
Yes, sir. Where's the metal thing? Where's the metal thing? We're close, sir. There's something metallic nearby. It's not you. It is not you. Okay. It's about. Oh, now it's going crazy. I got something. There's something here, sir. Oh! It's a gold coin, sir. What a find. It'll go down in history.
I don't imagine a gold coin will stay hidden long in a prison yard. Oh, you found it. Never would I have guessed that it was hiding there the whole time.
It's one of the coins from the big coin hunt we hold every 2 weeks. Yeah, I guess that sounds kind of interesting. Must be fun for the whole family. Man, I wish I was a prisoner. Mr. Edgeworth, after this is done, can I do one? Just one murder. Just one murder. You'll probably feed me better here than you do, Mr. Edgeworth.
Sure is. The prisoners have to hunt for coins the warden buried around the yard.
Oh crap, so we're gonna keep finding these gold coins?
And if they find 3 silver coins or 1 gold coin, they can swap them for a jelly donut. I'm going to be honest, it's actually a rice ball, but we call them jelly donuts. It's a Pokemon thing. First the show, now a treasure hunt. Is this a prison or a playground?
All right, let's get back to it. Oh, ping. Oh, hey. Okay, you're not metal. Are you metal, Mr. Well? Are you metal, Regina Berry? It's got to really go crazy. Are you? There's something here. I found something. There's something here, sir.
I don't see. Oh, sorry. I thought I heard something else. I don't see anything metallic. What did the detector pick up?
I guess it must have just picked up some iron sand.
Iron sand? As in sand you can pick up with a magnet?
That's the stuff you find at the beach sometimes. Yeah, I got just the thing we need right here. Introducing secret weapon number 6 or 7. I don't know.
Are you making this up as you go along?
A seemingly ordinary magnet I found in the hardware store. That's right, you didn't think you'd find a gumshoe crawling sprite in this game, but you got it. Watch this. I did bring it close to the ground, and ta-da! Oh, it's picking up the iron. Whoa! Hey, come on, little guys. Come to Papa.
It must be nice to be so easily entertained. Regardless, the investigation must continue.
All right, let's get back to it.
I'm worried that, I'm gonna accidentally find what I'm supposed to, and I'm gonna miss out on all these delightful gumshoe antics. So let me make sure I save. I think it's probably gonna be over by the pond. That's my guess. So let's see if there's any other big, pings that we get away from the pond. Yeah, because we got that right there by the pond, so that's gonna be one. Nothing over here. Nothing. So maybe that's it. Maybe we found all the other stuff, because I'm not getting anything. Yeah. I wish Gumshoe could run while I do this. Okay, so I guess it is just the last one. It's just the pond. Although the fence is kind of going off. Okay, so it's right here. It's got to be the last one.
Sir, I'm picking up something over here. Let's take a little look-see. Hey, there's an alligator. Are alligators metal?
Huh?
Gumshoe Simulator.
I know, it's so fun. It's the first time we've ever gotten to beat Gumshoe. I kind of love it. Thank you, Vero, for the 10 bits. Welcome back. Welcome back from the lurk. How was your lurk? Did you enjoy it? Oh, hang on. There's a bunch of comments over on the YouTubes. Let me see what's going on here. Opinion said, yeah, those are OCs, Phantom OCs, and original OCs, original characters. So those are donut steals then, right? There's got to be a better term for that. Tiff says, I need Gumshoe metal detector. I'm not talking about the item. Said, I'll use his rod. Gumshoe playable character. Opinion says, I love you, Gumshoe. Tiff says, and we get Gumshoe bent over AAI2. Best game ever. Yeah, he was showing off his butt to you, Tiff. Opinion says, I actually haven't seen anyone find the sand before. So did I find everything at least? Was that all this stuff? Because I looked around. I didn't see any other pings going off. I hope I found everything. Let me read a couple more comments over in the the Twitch chat as well. Let's see. Nora says, no, internet just went bye-bye. Internet is backle. Quickita says, salute to Nora. Nora says, so I drew Sua because Logan told me to. Yay, I picked I assumed the right one. And I'm sorry, your internet's giving you troubles. I hope you're able to stick around, Nora. Nora said, but not to, said, I love Sua, so I will, but not today. Oh, you said, do I draw Sua because Logan told me to? Yes, I say yes. Magpie says, I thought you were going to say a pound of feathers. Oh, is that old thing? A pound of bricks and a pound of feathers. But bricks are heavier than feathers. Hang on, there's a clip from Oak. Let me load this up, the clip here. I feel like even though chat has gotten way sleepy in the last half hour to 45 minutes, we've had a surprisingly high number of clips. This clip from 17 minutes ago is titled, Stop Stealing My Thoughts. So watch this while I have a sip of water. This top is just like the one we saw in the workshop.
This tarp is just like the one we saw in the workshop. Hey, guys, guess what? I sound really cool saying it. Hey, you're right, Kay. You sound so smart. Yeah, I'm glad I said that out loud instead of just thinking it inside of my brain.
I wish I had said it out loud. Yes, but why is it here?
But why is it here? That is another important question. I'm so glad I said out loud. Okay, you're really smart. You're so good at this. Are you okay, Mr. Edgeworth? You've gone kind of blank.
And I intend to stay blank until you stop stealing my thoughts.
That's stealing. You had every opportunity to say it, Edgeworth. You just didn't.
That clip had an entire story arc to it. I like that. Thank you very much, Oak, for the clip. I do appreciate that. Let's see. Let's actually get back in the game until we get some background music. Then I'll read some more in the chat.
You found these little guys in the grass.
They're the same as the weight we found by the well. They must be from Mr. Saint's trick. But why would they be over... Did somebody hide them? Why would they be over here? Did someone hide these on purpose?
I count 4 altogether, sir. Yes, this many. 4.
Okay, so if you add the other one that's over there to 5, that's 150 pounds. I mean, that might be more than Simeon Saint weighs if he's like really scrawny. But I feel like if you're a circus performer, you got to be in good shape, right? He probably weighs more than that because like I'm 6'0" and I'm lean. Like I have a 32-inch waist and I weigh 165 pounds. So that wouldn't be like more than me, and I'm like a fairly lean guy.
I count 4 altogether, sir.
They would be more than heavy enough to send him flying.
Okay, well there he is. So he's scrawny. Okay. So somebody hid several of the same weights as the one by the well. But why? And why over here?
Yeah, but why? Why over here? I'm so glad I'm saying these things out loud.
Yeah, nice work, mate. Thank you, me. You're always so nice to me. Hey, no problem, me. I just think sometimes we deserve some praise. Yeah, me, I wish Mr. Edgeworth would praise us more often. Yeah, but he doesn't, so you always got me. Thank you, me. I love you, me. I love you too, but not as much as Maggie Bird. Oh, I love her too. Maggie Bird is really hot. Hey, you stay away from Maggie Bird, me. She's my girlfriend. Hey, not on your life, pal. She's mine. Punch myself in the face. Punch myself in the face. Oh, why do I always hurt myself? Hey. Eek! Alligator! That thing nearly gave me a heart attack.
Oh, did it eat one of the weights or something? What's the matter, detective?
It's the metal detectors are reacting to the alligator.
So that's why Regina said that he's acting sick, is because Allie the alligator ate something metal? I mean, I guess alligators eat pretty much anything. I think I saw a video one time where an alligator had half eaten. I can't remember what it was, but it was like it was some huge plastic thing and people were having to pull it out of its throat.
What? How?
You're sure it's not responding to the weights we just found?
No, sir. I'm sure this is something different. And I'm sure it's coming from the alligator. Oh, well, it's gone. Okay, well, I guess we'll never know.
And she's gone.
Laughing Sprite. How we scared that big snapper good.
I don't think that's it, Kay.
Huh? Then what is it?
Ali hasn't been herself lately. That's the name. Ali, the warden's favorite pet. Okay, we got some background music so I can read some more in the chat now. Let's see. Nora said maybe I'll draw her on Wednesday. Oak said, speaking of that, Logan, what do you think is heavier, a pound of steel or a pound of feathers? They're both a pound. You can't trick me with that kind of a math problem, Oak. Nora says, I know the answer. Crystal says, Nora. Nora says, what do you want? Crystal says, awesome reaction. I rated 86 out of 87. I love scales of a scale of 87. Nora says, I hate you. I'm going to bed. Or is that like a reference to one of the alien stage things? Oh, I bet that was probably one of the votes and somebody lost 86 to 87, I bet. Crystal says, Lena Tevin, I heard what happened. I am reading chat. I am so close. I gotta be close to catching up with chat, right? Thank you so much for the what happened, Queen Katie. Let's see. Nora said, good night, y'all. Crystal's bullied me to sleep. I hate you so much. Heart. Good night, Nora. Thank you for being here. Sleep well. Sorry your internet was giving you problems. We'll see you next time. Get some rest. Oak said, yeah, that's an OC. Crystal said, bye-bye, Nora. Sleep like how Sua is sleeping. Queen said, don't forget, Logan. I have the guide. I know exactly what you need here, but I have faith in you. Did I do well? Queen Katie, I feel like I eventually got there. Thank you very much. Oh, and Crystal has some raid suggestions. Hang on. Let me copy these down. Just holy crap, we're past the 3-hour mark. I don't know how that even happened. And I'm trying to copy these things over, but as I do, spaces are getting inputted in things because of my broken space bar. But thank you very much for the raid suggestions, Crystal, because I guess we're going to need to do that eventually soon. Hopefully we'll have enough people for a raid. As I said, it has been like a little bit sleepier over here on Twitch tonight, but I'm having fun. So I hope you guys are having fun too. Let's see. Quickita said, mind you, I did this whole case on my own without the guide. On the fan translation, it was so awful trying to figure things out. Says, yay, there you go. Also, I hated this metal detector minigame. I was literally zooming all over the place trying to find the spot. Said, thank goodness I was doing the case muted. Moonlight with the timestamp, 2:50:35. See, I'm only 10 minutes behind. So again, if you're lurking over on YouTube, thank you for putting up with this. Oh, in fact, there's some comments on YouTube. Let's see. Opinion says, as far as I know, yeah. Vera said, dang, Tiff, he's all yours. Tiff said, yeah, he is. Vera says, in front of Tiff. Tiff says, a pound of feathers. You have to live with the weight of what you did to those birds. Which one is heavier? I didn't even think of that. Oh, that is the best answer ever, Tiff. Quickita says, yes, Logan, I was all over the place finding random things. Vera with the unlurk. Welcome back, Vera, from your lurk. Vera says, I live, salute. Queen Katie said, welcome back. We have Gummy. Vera says, yay. Says, bits were a little delayed. Oh yeah, by the way, Logan, I was watching Earthspark the other day. They have Swindle, and he's awesome there. Here's the thing, Earthspark is difficult to watch. It's locked behind Paramount Plus, so I've only ever seen the first episode of Earthspark. But a friend of mine worked on the character designs for it. And yeah, I've heard that Swindle's in it. And the fact that he's brothers with Hardtop is great, because Hardtop was a character originally introduced in the Transformers Cybertron cartoon, and Hasbro did a repaint of him where they took his toy, painted him in Swindle's colors, and released him as Swindle. And so that's a really neat connection between the two of them, and I kind of love it. Vera said, maybe laugh a lot. Queen Gator said, captions, I love you too, but not as much as my gay bird. Yeah, I love my gay bird as well. That bird loves other birds of the same sex. Vera says, amazing. And Oak with another clip, we'll check that out in a minute. Let's play until, I guess we can pause whenever we want. We're over 3 hours, huh?
It's also on Netflix.
Is it? I need to look into that. I thought it was only on Paramount Plus. I didn't know it was on Netflix. I was actually gonna ask you what series you're gonna watch next. Are you watching that with Prince Paul? I was gonna suggest Cyberverse. Cyberverse is tough to get through though, because the first season sucks. Second season is, but then the third season out of nowhere gets good. And then they had a Netflix exclusive fourth season, in quotes, which was just a couple of like mini movies, which were back to okay again. But that third season is really top notch. But yeah, let's check out this clip from Oak. And thank you very much for the TTS for the 10 bits, Vero. This clip from Oak is titled Another One. From 5 minutes ago. Okay, so let's watch what this is while I have, once again, some water. Hope the circus music isn't too annoying while we watch this.
Yeah, nice work, mate.
Oh, is this bit?
You're always so nice to me. Yeah, no problem, me. I just think sometimes we deserve some praise. Yeah, me, I wish Mr. Edgeworth would praise us more often. Yeah, but he doesn't, so you always got me. Thank you, me. I love you, me. I love you too, but not as much as Maggie Bird. Oh, I love her too. Maggie Bird is really hot. Hey, you stay away from Maggie Bird, me. She's my girlfriend. Hey, not on your life, pal. She's mine. Punch myself in the face. Punch myself in the face. Oh, why do I always hurt myself?
Oh crap, actually I clicked the wrong thing there.
Punch myself in the
My favorite part about that, though, is the idea that Gumshoe narrates out loud.
Punch myself in the face. Punch myself in the face.
But okay, let me. I think I can catch up to chat here. Crystal Oak says, but steel is heavier than feathers. Tiff had a good explanation though. Oak. Crystal says, Lena to Levitt is a raid suggestion. Oh, okay, I'll copy that one down as well. I thought that was like an alien stage character. And Quickgator said, Logan, my favorite artist, Awkward Zombie, just posted their weekly Monday comic. Today is a P3 comic about Makoto. It's pretty funny, posted in the Discord. Isn't that the same one that did those, like, Ace Attorney comics? Like the ones where they're all in the stand together? I'm pretty sure, I think. Vera said, yeah, we're doing Cyberverse last. We're curious about Earthspark more. And Vera said, you should also watch it. And there we go, 3 hours, 5 minutes, and 50 seconds. I caught up to chat for the first time of the night. Oh, and there's already new posts. Quickgator said, not Makoto. Maiko, the little girl. Wait, what? Oh, a P3 comic about Maiko. I misread that because I'm trying to read so fast. Chris said Maiko, not Makoto. I'm sorry. Quickgator said, and yes, the one who did the funny Ace Attorney comics. Chris said, Logan, I think you need rest. Probably. Let's get to a good pausing moment here. That's the name Allie, the warden's favorite pet. She wouldn't even look at the food Warden Legarde brought her yesterday. She was acting as if, I don't know, as if maybe she'd eaten some things that didn't agree with her. That provides context for stuff, so that might actually be a good pausing moment there. I don't know if it is or not. I don't know if something exciting is about to happen. But let me check out those raid suggestions and see who's available. I'm not sure if we're gonna have enough people for a raid, but we'll check this out. Okay, so we got this person doing some music, this person doing It Takes Two, and this person doing Your Turn to Die, Death Game by Majority. Okay, so let's see. We'll probably do... This one has only one viewer right now, so we can probably do this. Who's making some music. So if you're lurking, by the way, let me give you the rundown and everything. This is both for Twitch and over on YouTube. Oh, I should make sure that I check the YouTube comments. Yeah, Tiff said, thanks, I did a K and stole that from someone funnier than I. It's totally allowed. If that person didn't say it out loud, like Edgeworth wasn't, you can totally steal it. And Opinion says, dang, I actually made it to the end of the stream. Maybe not great to be still fully awake at 1 a.m. And especially since tomorrow's Monday. I get to sleep in a little bit tomorrow because, as I mentioned, at my day job, they're having some field trips in the morning that they have to bring people from a different department in to handle. So my shift is starting later, but my shift then is also ending later because of it. So it's gonna feel like a long day because of the time I get home. But yeah, so if you're lurking, either on Twitch or on YouTube, let me give you the rundown on everything. We stream Tuesdays, Thursdays, Fridays, and Sundays, currently alternating between this game, Ace Attorney Investigations 2, Prosecutor's Gambit, and Metaphor Refantasio. So tomorrow's Monday, no stream tomorrow. Tuesday will be Metaphor. Thursday, we're going to play some more of this. Also, this month, we're looking to add some special Saturday bonus streams. We're thinking of playing me and a buddy of mine, Chief Asian, doing a co-stream to play Split Fiction, which is the new game from the makers of A Way Out and It Takes Two. Let me also post once again the link tree. And I'm going to copy this over to YouTube as well for any lurkers who might be there. This link tree includes all my social media, a Discord invite link, my TikTok, although my TikTok is still hacked, so I don't have control of it. I haven't had it since like Wednesday or something. So it doesn't go to anything right now, but hopefully I'll get that back. Also, Twitch, YouTube, Twitter, all that good stuff. Feel free to make use of it if you want or not. Let's see, some more comments have suddenly started appearing. Quickita said, thank you for the very outdoors stream. All hail playable gummy. Oak says, unlurk, just finished Teddy Riz drawing. Vera said, thank you for the very beep, 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 beep stream. I'd almost forgotten about that. Quickita said, see y'all next time for some hanging out with my boy Highs May. Crystal said, thank you for the very punch myself in the face stream. Oak said, thank you for the very clipped stream. It made me smile. Oak said, good night, everyone. Okay, so let me type in this raid here. So here's the person we are raiding. Oh, that's the wrong thing. That's the link tree, because I forgot. I have to copy down the username again. I already did the link tree over in my clipboard. I am not good at things. And it keeps... Oh, stop using the space bar. Yeah, I'm going to need to buy a new keyboard. I hate this. It just broke on me. But I've had this keyboard for so many years, and I love it so much, I don't want to replace it. Maybe I can try and, like, take the keyboard, the space key off and see if I can fix it or something like that. And it looks like we do have enough for a raid. Awesome. I'm glad to see it, because you never know. But again, you guys are awesome. I love and appreciate you all. My arm Kind of got caught on the microphone cord there. Love and appreciate you all. Was it Oku pointed out? I didn't even click with my head that in my brain that I'm putting this on my head like this. I don't know why I do that, but I love and appreciate you all. You all are amazing. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. I had a lot of fun tonight. I hope you guys did too as well. I always look so forward to hanging out with everybody here. You guys are an amazing community. You're amazing, wonderful friends. I love and appreciate each and every single one of you. I'll have the Discord schedule will go up tomorrow a little bit late because work is going to go a little bit late. And I hope I'll hear back from Chief Asian about a confirmation whether or not we'll have that split fiction stream. I'm probably going to put it on the schedule tentatively, and then throughout the week, I'll let you know if we have to cancel, reschedule, or whatever. But thank you all. You guys are the best. Like I said, I love and appreciate you all. Let's see. Oka saying goodnight, everyone. Love you all. Vera says bye-bye. Oka said goodnight. Magpie said goodnight. Logan. Quick said goodnight. I saw EP. Vera said reminder to check Netflix. Moonlight says night all. Crystal says night. Over on YouTube, Opinion says Eastern Standard Time gang. Tiff said Eastern Standard Time gang. Love and appreciate you all. Enjoy the raid. Bye, everybody. Bye. Bye. And for those watching the VOD or over on YouTube, Opinion said goodnight, Logan, over on YouTube. Yes, for those watching the VOD or on YouTube, good night as well.